Welcome back to another Wednesday, guys. It is another No Remorse night, and it's a bit of a different one. Trying to tailor my voice a little bit to one of the gentlemen in the backstage right now because I understand how much he enjoys that, so I'm trying to make some different inflection and things going on there, but we're working towards just an open panel here, guys, tonight. We didn't have a guest scheduled out. We're scheduled out actually all the way through the end of September now, I think, but didn't have one specifically for tonight, so we thought, we'll get everybody in between their shows. We'll get people that came back from SEER, maybe people that are gearing up for Daytona, and, get their opinions on things. Maybe people that didn't even go to either show, but have some thoughts on both. So no huge news for the week. We had one pop in the backstage that had some weird crickets and background noise, maybe a peacock or some chickens fighting or something. So threw me off a little bit, but I think I'm back on track. So don't know who caught it. Don't know who cares, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. We did a quick Instagram cut of a clutch we just had, our second cut this year. But it was a very strange pairing for us, at least. Strange is weird, right? I shouldn't say it that way. Simple pairing, but weird to us because it was a male that we thought purchased as lace that turns out to not be lace on a lace test. Still looks fantastic. Fire spot nose. Fake lace clown that went to our known lace pastel female. So real simple jeans involved, real basic to ID, all the stuff that should have come out of that pairing you would think would be pretty upfront and easy to ID, but we got some very weird babies in this clutch, so I don't know what to think on the whole fake lace, what it is, jean. I really don't know how to evaluate that till we see them out and we see some sheds, we see some progression. Pattern reactions that don't make a lot of sense with the jeans involved. That could be really bad. That could be really good and cool. So we'll update you guys. We'll post the stuff on Instagram. Yeah, I mean, they just look so strange yet as we peek in there. And, some are kind of starting to venture out and others aren't. Like, obviously, we're a long ways from shed and coloring up and all of that stuff. But the pattern reaction is very weird. So I'm kind of early. Now, this is definitely way early, but I'm kind of swaying towards some weird reaction in this not lace jean with our lace giving, some pattern influence. So if that's the case, that could be very good news for people that did get into that lace stuff early like we did. A lot of the stuff panned out tests fine as lace and some of it didn't. But what you have in that not testing lace, hang on to it, keep a really close eye on what that stuff produces because there might be more to the story, I guess is the idea. Anyways, long story short on that. Jamie, you got anything on the gecko side?
I had a female drop 2 eggs today, so that was super exciting.
Yep. Nice. First time mom, right?
Yep, first time mom. She's a tangerine posset raptor, and she went to a firebold cross het raptor. So we could get a few different things there. I'm excited.
But some really deep oranges in that combo, really, with the firebold and the tangerine. Yeah. Those are going to look really nice.
It'll be fantastic.
Yep. Yeah, very cool. Okay.
So about Jason? 40 days, we'll get a couple little babies.
Yeah, 40 days, give or take, right? Uh-huh. Sorry about that, Jamie. I didn't mean to cut you off. It's that weird delay thing we always fight with. But
it's okay.
Jason, other than being part of your background, what do you got going on?
Yeah, I just want to give a big shout out to Derek. Big Boots got me the cloak of invisibility. I've been wanting an all green shirt to try out here. It's actually pretty sweet. I like it.
Right.
We'll see Derek here in a bit, but yeah, thank you, sir. Love it.
That's super cool. I mean, with the lava aesthetic, the cloak of invisibility, how close to your house is Sauron right now?
Right.
Just outside in the brush, or?
My camera keeps going nuts. I don't know if it's the shirt, but I'm not red, guys. Well,
I'm not red.
No.
I mean, maybe you've tapped into something that the hobbits all missed. Maybe like if you don't cover your head, They don't know where you. Maybe the location's thrown off by just the body cover.
That's something, man. I don't know.
Yeah, look out for that large iron masked bastard with the huge sword, though.
You keep going red and then pasty and then red.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It is. It's cycling. I wonder if it's not picking up off I got one of these stupid mics that has the color that it changes and you can't shut it off, which I didn't know when I got it. And I wonder if that doesn't, because it seems like it's oscillating.
Yeah, it kind of oscillates with that. So the pink coming out of the mic and it goes into your face, and then Sauron interacting in there and all the different things. Yeah, so it could be multiple influences there to give issues. But,
I don't know. Pretty weird.
Yeah, it's all weird. Good. We'll fight through it like another day on the golf course. Right?
We'll get Frodo, yes.
Yeah, Frodo, where are you, sir? You curly-haired little weirdo with the big eyes. But, yeah, so that's it for the news, guys. Affiliates still piling up. We got 31 affiliates now, guys. Honestly, this is like, I might be a little biased here, but this might be one of the biggest, like, internal community programs going. Like, you can spend with a ton of people in the community just by getting Forge coins. So please use it. If you have any questions, if you want to be an affiliate, let us know. We are going to start highlighting one affiliate a week. We're going to pull them out in this lead-in intro stuff. We're going to tell a little bit about them independently, maybe drive a little more interest to each person in that group. But until then, I mean, we got a regular affiliate reel, so at least you know who's there, right? If you have ForgeCoin, if you're interested in ForgeCoin, reach out. Instagram's the best place to get us. And without further ado, guys, let's get through the commercials and let's just get these people out here individually. Yeah. Start into our open panel. Couple of questions. Yeah. Jay already has like 8 questions lined up, so we're good to go. So, yeah, let's do it. Ad break real quick, guys. We'll be right back. Well, actually, dude, I'm screwing our audience. There's 22 people out here.
Yeah.
Let's do that first. Let's say hi. Blakers. Okay. We're going to go through them quick, guys. Blakers, good to see you, sir, here every week. We're just going to fire Dwight, Pie Man. Good to see you, sir. I'm going to be throwing these out as Jamie pops them. Brave Adventures, good to see you. Appreciate you coming out. Tim, that's our old man. Thanks for coming out tonight. And we got Connie in the house. That's the counterpart. Probably feeding him old fashions all night. Tipsy pair over there. Man. Ken, they're on their way, I think, already to Daytona, but I could be wrong.
Oh, are they?
That might be a surprise visit tonight yet to see Ken. Jason Opelt, good to see you, sir. Old family friend. Jamie, you got to be quick. I'm quick. I'm like Micro Machines.
It takes a hot minute.
Mike Duval, good to see you. Appreciate you coming out tonight. Rat Bastard Royals, Mark out there, Pacific Northwest. Good to see you, Mark. We got Spring Creek Serpents, South Park. Everybody knows South Park. Love you, man. Good to see you out there. Tyson, RT Royals. He might pop in a little later, too. Talked about it anyway. We'll see if we can get him in here. 666 Serpents. This is Nick. Good to see you, Nick. God damn it, man. Micro Machines, where are you? DDM.
We need to get Nick on the show.
We do. Melissa, good to see you. Melissa. Locals to us. Nice couple over there that are finally getting back on their feet and everything under their wings. Pat Macomorphs. Good to see you, Patrick. Appreciate you for sure. James Perry, Silent Assassin, coming over from the Whiskey Bomb Network. If you don't see the Whiskey Bomb stuff, jump over there, see all the Whiskey Bomb stuff, come back here. Big Dan, Vision Quest Reptiles, good to see you, sir. Down in there in Florida, got the puzzle stuff going left and right with the DG. Got Jeremy Warfel. There he is in the house. Appreciate you, sir.
Practicing good to see Jeremy Warfel.
Python Portals, PP Will. Good to see you. Give me 5,585. Who's got a 5? Yeah, sold to the will at Python Portals. Got Dustin, the other half of the DDM Reptiles. We're good. Okay, now we can go to commercials, guys. We'll see you in just a couple minutes. Bye-bye.
Hey folks, here at The Forge we prioritize promoting people from the community, especially where we see opportunity to share some valuable insights or products with our followers. That is why we are thrilled to have B&S Reptilia as a sponsor. Chris is a fantastic example of bringing value to the community, with years of experience keeping a variety of animals from ball pythons and blood pythons to boas or colubrids and more. Chris brings a wide breadth of knowledge and a collection of beautiful animals. Chris also carries Coco2go and The Chipper, two of the highest quality reptile bedding products on the market. If you want to learn more about any of these species, are looking to add to your collection, or in need of some top-notch substrate, please don't hesitate to reach out to Chris at B&S Reptilia. Chris is also a member of a growing community of breeders who accept Forge Coin, so don't forget to show them your Forge Coin.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Fine host of sponsors there with a couple additional down there we don't have stuff for yet. We got Bone Daddy. We got Greg and TJ over at Rippin'. We also have Mark out at Rat Bastard in the Pacific Northwest. We will be putting that stuff together and kind of congealing all that into a little shorter deal for everybody. But we're not going to jam Jamie backstage tonight. She's going to be a full participant in all this madness.
She's got all the questions. She's got to be.
Yeah.
No.
She's got the questions ready, but we are going to start bringing people out. So bear with us here as we introduce people one by one. We got a host of odd personalities. Let's just say odd personalities. We love every one of these people 100%, but I don't know how else to introduce the group other than odd, but that's what I love about the community, right? Like we laughed about it during the commercials. It's like every one of these people is so different, but can't wait to talk to all of them. So it's pretty rare you run into that. I'm going to switch this up, stop blabbing, and I'm going to try to figure out a way to do this like individually. So we're going to do it just like this. We're going to say, screw it, and start popping people up. First one on the stage. Maybe this is a good way to separate this too, but I think everybody in the community pretty much is familiar with Craig Bashcoder at this point. A great host for the community. He's a great guy to put out front, a good mouthpiece for the community as far as what he presents out there, the quality of what he produces, his reels, his everything is so consistently well done. And he has some special talents that he hides.
He does have some
most of the community. He's sharing it with us. Probably won't when we bring him out here, but he does have some news of his own. So I'm going to go ahead and say
you forgot one thing. His video quality is almost on par with mine.
It's almost as
right?
cool.
It's this close, guys. I'm telling you. It's
so.
Like,
without further ado,
figure out how to change color yet.
He's not a chameleon like you.
Before Sauron takes Jason's hat off, we're gonna get Craig out here. Craig,
hey, how's it going, everyone?
Thanks for joining us tonight, man. Open panel. Man. You reached out right away. You're like, that might be kind of fun to hang out with you guys tonight.
Yeah, man. I love hanging with you guys.
Yeah, I'm not going to beat you up over the open panel, but you have news of your own that I think you need to share with people before we get into all the weird round robin questions. Epic's coming up again. We're coming up on round 2.
It is.
You want to fill us in and give us the whole spiel?
Sure. Just the cliff notes. We've got, we're coming on September 27th. It's a Saturday this time instead of a Friday. Going to give us a little more time to have a little bit longer sessions. I think last time we only had time for like 30-minute sessions. We did like 16, 17 sessions within a 3-hour period last time. So this time we've got the whole afternoon. It's going to go for about 5 hours. And we've got 17 sessions again. Some really great stuff. Last time we focused a lot on business, social media, YouTube, podcasting. This time we are still having a business track, but it's going to be more about the animals. So we've got a lot of focus on some species with a lot of people that are just top in their field. One I can tell you is that we're having a short tail summit, and we're going to have a whole deep dive into the different short tails for people who may not have decided yet that they want to get into short tails. And we're going to have a lot of great people in that. We're also going to have a kids summit. So we're featuring Outdoors with Jay. So that's going to be great. And some other kids. Cool. So Jay's a great kid. I got to meet his dad this last week in Atlanta. So it's coming soon in September 27th. We'll leak out more information as we have it. The schedule is pretty much fixed, and we've bringing some new tech to it this time. We've got a new website we're launching this week or early next week. And so it's going to be fun. Hope you all join us.
Absolutely, man. And the last one, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it came off far better than the time lead up to it should have allowed. Like the way everything actually came out, and you could go back and you could see the different sessions. You could pick what you wanted. I mean, that was actually very really well cool, done, man. Considering that, short time frame in the lead up to that. Like there was a pile that went into that, and it came out fantastic. I mean, it was a great experience.
Well, so thanks in part to you guys. You guys were a big part of it. It was a great evening, and so now we're just going to move it forward. Each 6-month event, we're going to change up a little bit. We're going to try some new things, and so. Yeah. We are changing up a bunch on this one. For one thing, you won't need to sign up with an email to watch this one. So last time you had to register. We used a platform that required that, and so you'll register. You used to register and get the email sent to you, and then you had to click the email to get in. And we won't have that this year.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
But September 27th, everybody can kind of start gearing up and start looking for the stuff you slowly drop out there as little cookies and nuggets and things for people to find their way there. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to go look, and I'm definitely going to be part of seeing what's coming out of this new one. So it's an awesome movement, man. And to bring in people like Chewy and these huge industries that actually show an interest. That's
Joss's awesome. Frogs and Joss is on our advisory board now, and they're taking some big steps to help us promote it, and so it's
awesome.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's fun to be a part of.
Yeah,
absolutely, man.
For sure.
Well, I don't want to say your brainchild, but it kind of was spawned out of something you envisioned and made happen. So kudos to you, man. That's a huge community effort. I appreciate that wholly.
Thanks.
So yeah, absolutely. Who else do we got hiding back here, do you ask?
With so many
Maybe you
friends.
don't ask.
All kinds
Yeah.
we have so many friends back there. We're going to bring out, secondly, the guy that's laughing the most, probably was the loudest the most coming in, but now he seems to have his stuff back together, and one of our own original show sponsors, one of our own affiliates, and a very nice guy from the Northeast, but he's kind of covering that PA area for us. Let's say hi to Chris out there at BNS. I think everybody's pretty familiar with Chris, but for those that aren't, Chris, who the hell are you out on your patio?
Just living here in the woods, with all the bugs.
With all the bugs.
It's a beautiful night out here. We got a nice thunderstorm roll through and cut the heat. Wasn't that bad, but the humidity was pretty oppressive the last couple of days. So it was nice to get it cut a little bit. The rats are enjoying the less humidity, so everybody's happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
Gotta work with what Mother Nature throws you regardless. The little adjustments we make sometimes make a difference. Mostly it's back to pairing and trying to hit those thunderstorms and stuff. They still know what's going out there no matter how much we manipulate it, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah.
And, it's funny to hear people talk about how hot it is, and it's like it's the second week of August. Deal with it.
Yeah.
It's supposed
Exactly. What do you got for temp, Chris?
It wasn't bad today. It was like 91, I think, in the sun.
That's pretty hot.
It's it's not the sun. Like I can deal with the heat if the humidity wasn't 85, 90, or if the field temperature wasn't 100, that's different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge difference.
That's why
And
I'm
that
an
humidity.
indoorsman.
An avid indoorsman.
I love the great indoors.
Yeah.
You
Same.
get there and sweat it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole new show a person could do. The great indoors, like gaming, setting up racks, sitting by the AC,
Oh, man.
making tea, stuff
Watching
like that.
Netflix.
Remote
Yeah.
control
Great show.
basics.
That's what I do all
Right.
day long. Stay inside.
Chris,
How to
don't you
avoid
have a baby coming pretty soon?
Yeah, I do actually. The 19th. We're in
Yeah?
that crunch time. The wife's at work. I mean, somebody's got to work while I'm here having fun. Work.
Right?
Yeah. Yesterday was her birthday, so it's got the week of everything going on here.
Yeah. Well, congrats.
So
man.
Thank you.
less than a week, you'll be a dad of 3, yeah?
Yeah, next Tuesday's her due date, and then she's feeling some movement the last couple of
Okay.
days, so we'll see what happens.
Very cool. Very
Yeah.
exciting. Can't wait to see pictures.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't.
All right.
Backstage,
Can't go to
they're saying that'll be an epic egg cutting.
Right?
I can't saw that one.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. So we're going to hide one backstage for a little bit after that comment. We're going to hide him for a moment more. But we have another sponsor. We're going to just go in order of sponsors because we have a couple that we don't hear a ton from anymore. They used to be super active in the podcast community. They were on the Hair Downs or all over the place, right? But they had a move of their own, relocated, moved their entire collection, and what a nightmare process for them. Plus, they deal with all kinds of stuff that life throws everybody, right? But super awesome couple. Were instantly like outgoing to us and good people. They're like, hey, we want to sponsor the show. We would like to also be affiliates. And just always involved in a positive way, right? Not taking things down, not dragging things down, but pushing it in a positive way. So everybody, one half of the sponsor, it's Greg from Rippin' Reptiles. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. The wife is working. She couldn't be with us tonight, but
Somebody's got to work, like I said.
I mean, it's hard to be a trophy husband, but here I am living the dream.
Yep.
All right.
I love that.
Is she
background.
pregnant as well, Greg?
Hope not. My son just left here tonight to go back to college. Thank God. I love the boy dearly, and I miss him already, but I'm glad he's going back to school.
right? Funny.
Those things can definitely come up. So how is the relocation? How's everything going? Getting everything settled? Again, all the animals starting to act like they're home? Or issues?
Yeah. Animals are actually settling in. Before Hunter left today, I got him out yesterday with me, cutting some more wood to build another hatchling rack. I'd already cut some wood before the move to do a couple more like 20 series tubs racks to kind of upgrade everybody's that needed to be upgraded. So tub life is real here right now, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to get that stuff going. I'm hoping next week, honestly, that I'll be able to get at least 2 of those together, and then I've got a third that will probably take a while. But yeah, things are going good. We just hatched a clutch last week.
Oh, nice.
they shed out, and most of them actually, I think 7 out of 9 of them so far have taken their first meal as of today. So
nice. Nice. So that was right in the transition. I mean, obviously you were incubating while you're doing this, and
she laid a week before we had to move. So it was just like we needed one more thing, on top of everything. But it worked out. Everything worked out. She gave us 9 eggs and one really small egg, but it had veins, and we knew there was probably no chance of it making it through to hatch. If so, we're absolutely going to have the world's smallest ball python. But it had veins and from what we could tell, a small embryo in there. So we're like, well, we incubate, until we were sure. So that's what we did. And that thing, God, it stayed whole for I don't know, until 3 weeks before the hatch, till everybody started to pip, and then it just started to turn black on us. So
weird.
But everything else, animals are healthy, nice, good sized animals. We were shooting for bells. We got, bells and bamboos. We got 3 bells and 2 more bamboos on top of it. So I'm happy.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%, man. But good news overall. Sounds like pretty good news. Yeah. And I know that move was not easy. It was not comfortable. No, you had some issues along the way, and it sounds like things are kind of back on track. So
they're getting there. They're getting there, slow but sure. As of this afternoon, according to the Commonwealth of Virginia, I am officially retired. So that will help.
Nice. Congrats, man.
Congratulations.
That's great.
We had a little in the paperwork there. The wife forgot to sign her portion, but it's okay.
Oh man, I just saw that bus run clear over her. Yeah. I mean, you threw her in front of it, and that thing just all 8 wheels.
I forgot that, right?
She backed up over her body and took off again.
Oh man.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
To be fair, we didn't know that she had the sign, so it's one of those. Again, Virginia's a Commonwealth state, so marriage laws are funny. But anyway,
right.
All right. Well, we got some fresh blood popping in the back. Not to cut you off, Greg, but we're going to bring some more out. We got. I'm not even going to introduce this one. This one just it worries me to say all of the wrong things, but I think everyone knows. Another affiliate, super nice guy, coming out of Georgia also. Big D. Derek,
everybody,
huddling over the table. How are you, sir?
I am wonderful.
He's outside. He knows what's up.
Yeah, it's beautiful out. Hot, but beautiful.
Yeah.
I understand what you were saying, Chris, about the rats and the humidity, because mine hate the humidity right now. But
dude, when a rat sweats, it's not good, man.
It's not good at all. They don't like it. I don't like it. They don't produce. I don't feed. I'm like, come on, guys.
Derek, right? I want you to tell the story about your name tag there.
My name tag?
That
voice, though.
Can we leave that alone for tonight? We'll just leave that alone.
It's hilarious.
It is, right? Do you agree with me, though, Jamie? It's pretty sexy.
Absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
So, everybody's podcast, everybody we all listen to, John's got one of the sexiest damn voices out there. I could listen to ASMR.
I gotta go now.
Like you can whisper sweet nothings and I'll fall asleep to that.
Wait, have you guys met yet in person?
That was so funny.
Oh, I gotta be there when this happens.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I gotta feel the hair on the back of my neck.
After last week's show, we get a DM from Derek. That voice, though,
hilarious.
It was so good.
Yeah, I think John's got a very nice voice. It's soothing.
Yeah.
I feel like he's almost touching me through the screen.
Oh, he is.
Man.
He is.
I am. You can't see my hands, but they're busy, Derek. They're busy.
That's why there's a table here, everybody. That's why I put the table here.
Gee,
At least your
that's
words.
why I put the table here. Oh man, this isn't going to get any better the further we go this direction. So we're going to bring someone new out. Derek, I appreciate that, but
Anytime.
we're going to go deep into the archives, and somebody that just joined us on a pop-up live, somebody that I talked to super early on, tried to give advice. He kind of ignored me, but I still go back to this character all the time for like, hey man, what's in this? What's up with Jason's floating head? It's a great question.
He's on
What do you mean?
Yeah, I go back to this guy in the community all the time because I'll be really honest. He's got a great eye for genes. He sees things in babies. He sees things in combos. Is he opinionated? Yes. Is he loud? Also yes. Is he going to say some shit that'll probably get you in trouble at some point? Absolutely yes. But I don't care. I still love this guy, man. I'm always going to love this guy. He's part of the Static Morphs Prophecy connection. We know who they are. These guys are active all over the place. Eddie sponsors all kinds of stuff. And they're best buddies. They're probably always going to be. But I'm going to bring Devin out. And Devin, don't beat us up, man. Don't beat us up. Be a good Devin tonight, man. Add him to the scene. There he is.
I already said what I had to say backstage.
You absolutely did, man. Always good to see you though, Devin. I appreciate you, man. And I wish more people appreciated like what you honestly have to offer. I know you get a tough time about not a real breeder, doesn't keep his own snakes. All of that garbage aside, you're extremely knowledgeable, man, and you look into things a lot farther than a lot of people do. So that part of it I appreciate you for, sir. So thank you for joining us tonight, Devin.
I appreciate you, man. I consider myself a snake trafficker now, not a real breeder.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Take that.
Yeah, careful with the trafficker term. That's a rough one nowadays. You know, there's all kinds of people dodging that bullet right now.
Apparently, it's easy to dodge if you got enough money.
That's true.
You can't even do that on an island anymore, man.
Right? Can't do it on an island, off an island, in jail, out of jail. It don't matter where you are. Somehow you can dodge it if the cash flow is deep enough, right?
Oh, man.
But I'd like to thank you, because if it wasn't for that pop-up live, we wouldn't have had those crazy odds, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good.
It was a fantastic clutch.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that somehow that late mail that went in was the one that took the clutch. You know, I mean,
Right?
that was awesome.
It made me a very happy guy. Now he's got even more work, man. I got 12 females lined up for him.
You're the happiest snake trafficker ever.
Yes, you know. It don't make us
Better be with your handle.
All right, we got one last one hanging out back there.
Did you take a peek backstage?
How did I
I did,
challenged.
yeah. So
Definitely optically challenged.
Not tonight.
no, not tonight. He's not. So we got all kinds of variety here, guys. So let's just talk about that. Number one, to me, that is so fun, right? We got Craig, we got Chris, we got Greg, we got Derek, we got Devin. Dude, these are all from different communities and all huge impacts on their little specific groups and the people they hang with. But they're all chilling here tonight, and we're going to get a lot of input from these guys. This is another one that goes way back. I mean, he's been keeping a long time and honestly does things a little odd, right? Like out of the ordinary. He does the maternal incubation. He does a lot of things that people just steer clear of.
Just different.
Yeah, I mean, but not in a bad way, right? Like his results, the things he gets back from this are super positive and shows you that you don't need to look at the general consensus out there. There's a billion ways to do things, and Patrick's got like 32 of those that no one else does, and he does it successfully. So, South
Let's see this character.
Florida, cold-blooded, or North Florida, cold-blooded. Apologies, South. I had in my brain. Patrick. How you doing, sir?
I can see.
Look at the stud. I love you, Pat.
That's too
Right?
funny.
I'm here for the circle jerk.
Right?
Oh,
Yes.
Derek was talking about getting kinky, so I had to bust out the big
Yep.
pink glasses.
Oh
As
boy.
long as nobody talks and we just listen to John's voice,
He's got a porno
with
voice.
those glasses, Patrick could be where
He's
I'm
got
at.
a porno. I'm telling you, man. I think about penthouse forums when I hear him talk.
What?
I'm
all right.
the only one, John.
Stories.
I'm going to go ahead and just to save a lot of mess on screen. Yeah, I'm just going to remove myself. Jason, you got this from here.
Oh, no. The show's over, guys.
Patrick, you did it.
Now you guys did it. That's all right. Who needs smooth voice anyway? Jamie's got all the questions.
Yeah, I got all the questions and all
John,
the
just keep
land.
talking, buddy.
Wait, are these all yours, or did anybody help you with them?
Hey, I need to buy one of those glasses from you guys that I just seen Jason sip out of.
These guys?
Yeah, because I think it'll make my beer taste so much better.
Ooh.
It
Oh,
does.
it will.
I think if I put it to my ear like a seashell, I'll hear John's voice.
Nuh-uh.
Can't get
Oh, we're
away.
gonna get two of them.
Oh,
Can we do bobbleheads with the pull string?
Oh my goodness!
Right.
One of those buttons on it with John's voice saying, "Oh yeah, take
Yeah.
another sip."
That's why I'm saying hello, Big D's.
Yes.
Oh,
I
oh,
want to
snap.
buy stock in this, please.
Hey,
Can I put my
Eddie's-
steak in your bag?
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
Gonna raffle off the answer machine voice.
Right.
hey, my boy Eddie's in the chat, bro. But sadly, Evie Mucks don't like him, so he can't be here.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't. That is
Yes.
such a bummer, man.
Eddie, what's
Oh,
up?
look.
Josh.
You can spend Forge coin to get a set of glasses.
You
There you
can
go.
do that.
Oh, I have
Good,
Forge
good
coin.
point, Josh.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about
Thank you,
that.
Josh.
Hey, no, we finally got my boy's truck fixed, man. That was one big thing that I was trying. I was going to have to sell half this clutch just to get Eddie's truck fixed, and then he called me that day. He was like, "Yeah, I'm getting it fixed." I'm like, "Finally, just please don't race the next guy you see with your trailer on and blow this engine."
No, do it so you can sell that clutch.
Right?
Nah,
And you just when you're ready, you just look no further.
Keep it moving.
Derek said he's buying it for me.
I will.
Hey, it's all pos double head DG monsoon, bro.
Oh, really?
Ooh, nice.
Mhm.
Can't go wrong on that set for sure.
No, that's
So I had
gonna
to
be
excuse.
Oh, no.
really nice.
Yeah, I had to excuse myself. Sorry about that, guys. I was just like too overwhelmed with all the flattery. Number one. I got flustered a little bit.
Were you?
Plus,
Derek,
plus
look,
my
Andy's rocking a
glass.
mustache.
Right? Plus my glass was empty. So I had to refill, and we're back.
If you just bring the whole
But we-
bottle, you don't need a glass.
That's
Right,
true.
there you
Good-
go.
Good call, Chris. Good call.
Saying.
No, I'm glad you saved the glass from being empty.
Right.
Actually, though, I did kind of have a favorite ask, because a lot of these animals that come in and haven't been made before, so I kind of wanted second opinions on certain things, because it turns out, so it's a weird story, bro. So it all started with a bet on football. I bet like
As most things
4,000
do.
I bet $4,000 in KG chat, like beginning of season, that my Eagles would win the Super Bowl. I said $4,000. Anyone wanted to take that? Half the chat took it. Let's just say.
So now you have $80,000.
Let's just say I had a lot of money in credits. And I ended up parlaying that with KG for what I
A
thought.
parlay?
Parlay?
I parlayed that into what I thought at the time was a pastel stranger clown, pet DG. I tested it on a whim, and it tested het monsoon. So it ended up being double het. I got it on a Thursday, ran a swab with Ral on it the same day, got the results Friday morning, like literally one day after got it, threw it in with a spot nose clown that same day, got a lock. The female ovulates the next day, and somehow takes the whole clutch. Took the whole clutch, and I hit 5 stranger spot nose clowns just like that every week.
Jeez. So okay, your luck's run out for the year. You're completely done with that stuff.
Right, horseshoe out of your ass.
Just like my season. Nope.
Sounds identical, yeah.
Yeah, and then not only that, we just found out that not only is it a pastel stranger spot, it's also special because apparently they're special on the pairing. So now we found out that they're special too.
Nice.
So what are you gonna test for, Devin? You're gonna test for obviously the DG and the monsoon, right?
And then I'm testing special and spot nose in the crazy one. I think it's the triple. I think I sent you a pic of it, bro. I think it's the triple, but I'm not certain of it. But
that was an
it's
awesome
crazy.
clutch.
A lot of special.
It sure looks that way. So,
do you think?
So as a side note, I mean, your clutch wasn't the only one that those pop-ups actually helped, right? So just prior to that, S&M, Sarah and Mike down there, cut a clutch. Real basic, well, I wouldn't say basic. It's a nice clutch. Krypton, pinstripe, DG stuff all mixed in, right? But they start cutting and they get to the 4th egg and they cut twins on a live, which was very weird, right? You don't see twins that often to begin with, but to cut them on a live is weirder yet. So I think there might be something to this forge pop-up clutch cuttings for anyone out there looking for those weird odds, stuff you weren't expecting. Hit us up. We'll bring you on. We'll just do live pop-up.
Did you see Irresistible's got a clutch with 2 sets of twins?
Yes. Double twins.
They need to play the lottery, man.
I know. That was so cool.
If they'd have cut that on Forge, they'd have had 4 sets of twins.
Exactly.
Right. Had that have been a community cut, could have been 4 sets of twins.
Awesome. Yeah.
John, I was wondering if you could show a picture of them. I think I sent them, right?
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so which one am I going to, Devin? Is it Facebook?
Yeah, I think I sent them on Messenger. I think.
Okay, I'll look in there.
Our secret cool kids club for only the cool kids.
Okay, and while I look for the cool kids photos, Jason, you do have a round robin question. Nikki, good to see you. Kurt, congrats on those double twins. Yeah, Jason, round robin question while I dig this stuff up to screen share for Devin.
Okay. So I'm going to ask just everybody what is the key clutch for you guys, each of you for this year in whatever. Any species, doesn't matter. What's just the one you're like, man, I'm looking forward to this.
Go from the
I'll switch to this mode. We're going to start with...
What was the question?
Actually, with you, Jason. We'll start with you. Answer your own question, and I'll go around as I dig for it.
I like it. Man,
he just... Okay. Let me...
messed you all up, didn't you?
It is. No, it's going to be... man, that actually is a tough one for me because there's 2, but I'm going to go with the lace one. So we got lace that we know is lace, so we've tested quite a few of the laces with Charlie, especially with Charlie's new pricing, folks. It's awesome. Mm-hmm. But we got a lace pairing, so the female's pastel lace. The male is Anchi Hypo, black pastel, so the pewter, feel like I'm missing one in there. But anyway, getting those babies just to see what we end up with lace. She tends to really pass the lace based on the last couple clutches that we had, so feel like it's going to be a good one. We'll get to see lace with a couple of those anyway, and get some head hypos out of it. So.
What line of hypo do you use?
It's not like Orange Ghost he was asking what line of hypo. I think yours is just basic hypo, or what people would have said ghost ages ago.
Yeah, ghost, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not orange ghost or green ghost or blue or purple.
Darn.
All right. Next in the order has to be Jamie. We're just going around the horn here, so.
I was reading when you asked the question. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, just out of what you've got for pairings this year, what's the one that you're just looking forward to the most?
I am looking forward to the Xanthic Pied.
Yeah. Same.
That's gonna be sexy.
I thought it was gonna be a gecko.
Oh, I thought we were talking snakes.
No, it's whatever species. It doesn't matter.
The geckos, I'm really looking for just bright orange, like Mandarin, Inferno, Clown, like Bandit mix. Just bright and full of contrast. And the snakes, I'm looking for cool pieds.
Orange and red.
Always cool.
Xanthic or the Super OD also. I love those too.
Yeah.
All right. Derek.
All right.
No staring at your phone. I'm talking to you, man.
I'm searching for the answer. It's this pairing. Next person. Get me last.
Get you last. Okay. Craig, you're up.
So Chris will understand this. My excited clutch this year is that I had some Sumatran shorttails hatch out, and that's my favorite of the year, honestly. I'm going to have some ball pythons. I'm going to have some Krypton, Ultramel, Hypo stuff, Posset DG stuff. But I'm really excited about the shorttails, to be honest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
Krypton,
anything crazy
Hypo's
in those,
cool,
Craig? Or
They're chrome heads. They're from Vin Russo, and they are a male and female, both from him. And they're black Sumatran chrome heads. They just go through different phases. They get darker and darker, but they're just amazing to look at, and they are hilarious when they're babies. They're fun.
Yeah, just a pile of lava.
And they have no trouble eating. We're not worried about them whether or not they're going to start feeding.
Right. Yeah, I imagine. All right.
They do one of two things in their water bowl. They either fill it up with cocoa, or they get in the water bowl and get all the water out of it. So I'm changing water every day.
Right?
Either all the cocoa is going in or all the water is going out, right?
Yep.
So Craig, in a clutch of those, how many are there?
Well, this is first time mom, so I got 11. But
okay.
That's good.
11 on the first time. Hey.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Congrats.
They get
man.
older, they can do more. Thanks.
Yeah, for sure. Look at all these degenerates. Look at Wiz out there. Unk. Look at Unk. All right. Devin, you're up. You already had some great clutches, but there's got to be one coming, right? What are you most looking forward to finish out?
I think whatever me and Eddie make at the end of the day, I will always be excited for.
Yeah. Cool.
So that's my best friend. So every single thing we make is fire. Every single thing we make is crazy, bro. There's not one clutch that's more or less exciting, because at the end of the day, bro, everything's towards a certain goal.
I don't know, Devin. We saw you cut this last clutch, and I find it hard to believe you could have been more excited about any other. I think that had to be the one for this year.
That's me every time, bro.
Same.
I don't know, Devin. That's a great answer, but I still feel like it's a little bit of a cop out. Just saying.
Yeah. We're gonna let him off the hook. We're gonna let him off the hook because Chris, I know you got some stuff coming. You got to be excited more about one than another. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a few things. Nah, for sure, Craig. Those chrome heads are beautiful, and man, you got something special there. Do not let them slip through your fingers. Rin Russo bloodline, unfortunately, everybody, if you haven't heard, but Rin Russo in the fire, if you can give back, give back. He helped land a lot of key localities with boas and just it's just a big industry leader. So keep that in the back of your mind. But
for sure.
Those Russo bloodline animals are something special. They were in the beginning, but they're even more special now. So just remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Mine slugged out this year. Boo.
Oh, no.
Ah, shit.
She wasn't Russo line, but it is what it is. Would have been a first year Sumatran. I'm excited for my Argentines. I have a T positive Argentine female right now that's sitting on day 111 or 110, and I'm just like I'm twitching like every half hour. I'm going downstairs and looking, like just waiting. Day now she should be just going. So that's what I'm most excited about this year. A new species to add to the roster. Something I've been raising up for a couple years. And other than that, I got slugs for my scrub pythons, so I'll take that as a key. I know what to do next year and tweak some things. So yeah, and hatched a couple hypo chocolate clowns. So I'm happy with that. We're good.
Oh, very nice.
Hypo
Hypo
chocolate
chocolate
clowns are
clowns.
awesome.
Yeah, that would be beautiful.
Badass.
Yeah.
Cheap pastel. There's a couple things in there. So yep. It's good. Things
very
are
nice,
good. Good. Having a baby soon. Okay. What else?
Yeah.
That's the
Right?
first thing I expected. We're hatching a baby here in about,
A
4
week.
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Small litter, one big one.
All right.
That'd
Sweet.
be something if two came out though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Don't do that to yourself because it'll happen.
Been there, done that.
All right.
Twins.
All right. Patrick, that means you, man. I know you already had some stuff you made some errors on early. We've talked about that on other shows between RWO and Saturday with Vance and stuff, but moving past that, what are you looking forward to?
I only lost one animal.
Oh,
so
nice.
Far. I'm not gonna, jinx my season, but five clutches in. Only lost one so far. That one that I cut early. They're all thriving. I mean, thriving. Mean.
Nice. Mean besides. That's good.
Mean is
We
good.
like a
When I
mean.
stick my hand in there and you bite me, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
That is facts.
That is a good sign, man, for sure.
I already had a really good clutch that I was, pretty heavily anticipated, but ones that I haven't hatched yet, I mean, it's a toss up, dude. Because I've got a fire Wookie red stripe het clown going to a red stripe het kiki. That's going to be pretty interesting. That's a dual.
Yeah.
That's a dual clutch with me and Big Sexy over there, Derek.
He's waving.
I've got a Pastavi GHI Orange Ghost that I paired to a Black Pastel Orange Dream Enchi Orange Ghost.
Awesome.
Yeah. I just took her over to Justin's Sunday and checked her. She's sitting at about 14. So
Come on.
Right?
Okay,
Come on.
Come on.
But I just had a new one join the roster that's going to be really cool, and I'm going to make double hets with her.
It's named after a condom.
Huh?
It's named after a condom.
Yeah.
You got that Trojan. You got that Trojan.
I just I pick her up. I pick her up in Daytona. My pastel extreme gene DG clown just joined the breeder circle, so he's like 550. By the time I get her home and get her acclimated and settled in, it'll probably be another month. We'll start pairing on those and some extreme gene super Enchi Trojans should be pretty cool.
Hell yeah!
Nice, man.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Everything double het DG clown.
That's a bunch of nice pairing. I'd love to see those that
extreme
red
gene
stripe clutch, man.
Yeah. I mean, I got some decent stuff going on. It's just a matter of the hurry up and wait game. Come on, man, lay them eggs. Let me see them.
Come on.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro.
Hey, you got nice stuff coming, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I've already had four pied clutches and then one non-recessive clutch. I always try to do at least one or two non-recessive just to stack jeans and then throw them into some recessive stuff.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait,
Oh, wait. He looks over his shoulder.
scratch all that.
Okay.
I've got 4 good locks, and it looks like she's swelling really, really good. I need to take her to Justin's and look at her. But I have Enchi, Chris Hernan, Clean Line, High Intensity Orange Dream Het Puzzle to Cinnamon Fire Het Puzzle.
Very
That'd be
cool.
Oh, wow.
Very
I want to
nice.
see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be pretty interesting.
Campfire
Yes.
puzzles.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
You
that,
can't-
that one, because I mean you're gonna have real bright oranges, and then that cinnamon is gonna just knock it down. So
Yep.
they're definitely gonna be fighting, and I definitely am interested.
Yeah.
Hell
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever seen a cinnamon puzzle. I could be wrong, but like cinnamon OD puzzle would be extremely
Yeah.
odd.
High intensity OD. That
Yeah.
I mean he's in shed right now, or else I'd pull him out. But he's bright.
Yeah, the Hernan stuff on the high OD line is very nice.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
For sure.
Yeah.
And he's got
Yeah.
the clean line, and then he's got that deep orange. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay $2,500 for some OD. I'm sorry.
Right.
So
Yeah, I got you.
Paid a little
All
fraction of got that other stuff.
Dude, looking forward to all of that. Greg, I know this is going to be a weird one for you after the move, but
Who let
I'm
Craig
gonna
in?
hop up. But
Who the
yeah,
fuck
what do you got?
snuck in
God,
the
who let
door,
Craig
man?
in?
It's weird. This was going to be a builder year for us anyway. Still waiting on a few grow ups. Actually, I'm still waiting on probably a dozen grow ups.
I absolutely love the carpet python in your background. It is sick.
Dude, I am so proud of him, man. I picked him up. He was one sick beast when we got him.
Looks amazing in that picture.
Yeah, that looks great. Right over your head like that. That's just great.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a builder year for us anyway. The move being right smack dab in the middle of the breeding season just kind of put a damper on things. I've got a couple pairings that I'm still going to try just to further projects. Nothing real special. I'm hoping for red stripe Mojave clown. I'm looking to try to get my yellow belly lace het clown in some action by hopefully the fall. If not, and I have to wait till next year, then I just wait.
Boy or girl?
He's a male. I picked him up at Daytona from Billy Rice last year we went.
Nice.
And he eats, but he's just been slow to grow. He's not, some snakes will just really grow out of nowhere and just, beef up in no time. He's just been kind of slow to grow, but I'm okay with it. He eats well, and I'm not going to power feed him just to push him, to where I'm comfortable with him. So it just kind of is what it is. We'll, if he's ready by fall, then he's ready. He's damn close now. He's in the upper fours right now. So I figure by the fall, when some of these girls will start going, he should be close to 550. I'm hoping, but we'll see. I'm not going to push him. I was looking at some other species, wanted to pick up a few extras this year's of other species. I've got carpets growing. I've got a Brazilian rainbow that I had another misgender and
Oh,
thought
no.
that
Oh
I had
no.
a Brazilian rainbow boa male, but turns out it's a female. I learned this year for myself how to sex them, and bada bing, bada boom, it's not a boy.
Mhm.
But I'll be honest, in that species, that's exactly the way I want it to go. I'm happy with that. That's good. That'll save me a year
Absolutely.
and a half, 2 years
Yeah.
easy.
Nice.
So
Well,
Okay.
at least you have a really good excuse, Greg, with the move. I mean, not having a whole bunch of pairings and stuff that work out. We don't have any excuse, and we are in the same situation. So, I mean, we tried to guess, right? We got real comfortable with using the scanner and, always checking, and we're checking. And over the last few years, we're like, okay, these guys, these girls are laying here, and here. So we're not even going to bother looking at them till this point. Well, we got to that point, scanned them, went, oh yeah, man, 15. Scanned them a
missed.
month later, 13. It's like, oh man,
Oh,
yeah, on a whole
Mm.
bunch of them.
wow.
So yeah, it's
Well,
going to be a
Yep.
slim year, but
it's
we
not
got
always
some
a
really
bad thing
nice
to have a
pairs.
year off.
No, that's true. It was we had quite a few last year, so it is a nice little break. But there's
Yeah,
some that I really would have liked to see this year, which is unfortunate. But,
some of the girls that I've paired up before, I could have repeated with different males this year, but yeah, I'm trying to avoid producing any more hets. I've got a rack full
yeah,
of hets that I'm
Yeah.
not able to move very easily, and
What kind of
just not
head?
interested in producing anymore if I can avoid it. So if I can wait a year and produce visual clutches as opposed to going this year and making clutches, then I'll just wait because it's no
yeah.
sense in creating
I
a
always
lot
wonder
of
about
animals.
nothing wrong with making a het army.
Well, I
Yeah,
have
in
that
the
on
in the right
one of them.
stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
right
true.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just I'm not working puzzle. And that seems to be that and monsoon seem to be the only hets that you can really move easily right now.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm not interested in either of those projects to be honest. So
I
I'm
want
working
to
and
see a
working over
puzzle
here. And
monsoon.
what's
Yeah.
that?
I said I want to see a puzzle monsoon. You mentioned it.
Right.
Right.
That'd be some
I,
wild
Yeah. No.
shit.
Really.
That
No.
would
I
be
wasn't.
nuts, bro.
I feel like I wasn't interested in monsoon. I just happened to
Monsoon is
find
too
myself in
strong.
it.
Mon-
Right.
Monsoon is
There.
just an explosion. There's no pattern. It's just
There's nothing
an
to do with it right
explosion. It's
now.
blown out.
Yeah.
Hey, have you
Right.
if you look at the Enchi monsoon, I think that's the best one that's come out. Enchi and the Super Enchi monsoon.
Yeah, that does have
That's
some
what
legs. It
that's
seems
what
to have
monsoon
affected it
needs
the most.
is a weak gene that influences the pattern to make monsoon better. I think it needs a cleaner.
What'd you say?
Monsoon needs a weaker gene to influence the pattern, not a strong gene, because they're just
Like
going to
butter?
mix together and make it crazier. No, not
Like
like
Right.
like. I mean, the Enchi version is decent, but it's still not enough to change. Monsoon is just too powerful. That gene,
I was gonna say I haven't seen anything that monsoon doesn't devastate.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Well,
pinstripe. It's
wouldn't
like
you think yeah? Wouldn't you think fire would do something cool?
I like the
But
monsoon clown. I
I
don't
but
don't
it
know.
think
doesn't.
I
The
think monsoon
monsoon clown is kind of cool.
Yeah, the monsoon clown is sexy. I dig it. I
I
dig
don't
It
I don't
it
think
does look
fires would
nice.
do much
Yeah.
with the pattern at all. I mean, it may change the color up a little bit, but I mean, fire can be a pattern influencer, but it's one of the weaker genes so far as that goes. You
Yeah.
pair that
But
in with some,
But
yeah, I mean,
fire
yeah,
the
really.
thing I'd say with fire is it tends to break up like the linear stuff. It tends to be more break up the banded, which I think might work in what you're saying, Jason's favor. Like if
if
you look at a fire spot nose, it blows everything out sideways. It like stretches things out. Do you know what I mean?
if
yeah.
if the odd right in 2 years, maybe even 18 months, I should have some EG monsoon clowns.
His hands up. His hands up.
Do you have a
So we're
question,
on
sir?
you.
Nope, I have an answer.
You
I
got
think Blade would be amazing in monsoon.
Blade.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I just
Especially
looked at
Yep.
that
Blade.
Super Enchi Lesser Monsoon. It's fucking nice. That shit looks like a berm.
Really?
Okay, yeah, I
I
could
haven't
see
seen
that.
that.
Like a
And
labyrinth sperm.
it sold for 15 grand.
Is that all?
Wow.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
That's
So,
heavy.
Derek, you dodged out, but you're back
did.
on the highlight now.
I'm back. So this season was a wash for me. I got one clutch with everything that I had going on in the past year. I got one clutch, which is fine, and I'm happy with it. It wasn't nothing crazy. It was just a yellow belly. It was an Enchi yellow belly / asphalt that we paired to my freeway to see what she was. She was a yellow belly. I hit a freeway, an ivory, Enchi ivory, and a asphalt and a yellow belly. So,
Oh man, that is a rough one to ID.
oh no, not at all. Asphalt
No?
is extremely easy to ID. Yeah,
Good asphalt.
It's just asphalt. It's bright. You get brighter yellows, brighter oranges. Flamings are better compared to yellow belly. And it disrupts the pattern on the side gut. So it's.
Okay.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're very easy to see what they are. But for next season, the pairing I'm going for is something I'm doing with Jeff from Bald Headed Balls. He has a black pastel Astro Het Clown that is going to my Fire Batman girl. So
Nice.
trying to get into that. Astro is, I guess, is a very new gene. I don't know much about Astro, but it's a very dark gene.
Very
That's
dark.
been around a while.
So I'm excited to be on like the block with some of the few Astro clowns out there if we can hit them. So
Nice.
it's all up to the odds gods, but that's a very, very exciting pairing for us for next season. There's
Hell
a bunch
yeah.
in my arsenal, but that's a whole nother episode.
Right. So then I'll jump in there. I'll just finish up with the forge side of it. We have a girl that was at 20 millimeters last time we checked. It was the Dark Phase VPI Pastel Xanthic. She went to a really interesting male. She went to a OD, spot nose, fire, yellow belly, clown male. She's het clown. So if we can get some dark phase animals out of that and we can get some visual double Xanthic clowns with the OD, with the odd stuff going on, and that dark phase still becomes a thing in the clown, could be very weird going down the road. So we're looking like 3 to 4 weeks out on her to know if she's going to drop for sure. She's doing all the things. She's, bold wrapped. She's done the backside making a nest. She's acting like she should, but she's kind of held in that upper 20s for the follicles, and we don't know which way she's going. Did she take or did she dump, but it's the only male she went to. Fingers crossed, anybody that can send that positive witch energy over, that can send over the shamanistic vibes, to make this girl go.
Very white, you got the voice.
Right? I mean, anything that could get this girl to go, because she's a very strange example of a pastel VPI. I mean, she's
gonna
very different.
Would you
She
compare
lays this clutch.
Would you compare it to the
Fingers
black
crossed.
Xanthic?
What's that?
Would you compare it to the black Xanthic?
Well, I think a lot, some people on the panel tonight, like Dev's seen her, we've showed her multiple times, but like she carried that color change from her dorsal all the way down to like 3/4 of her belly, and right at that line it's stark white.
Yeah.
And it's like a charcoal that filled all the alien heads. It's not brown at all. It's charcoal gray.
Yeah, she's
it does remind me of the black Xanthic, Chris.
Yeah.
It's
the ones that
very weird.
she's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Super pretty.
like an IM.
Guys, I gotta run. My wife's calling me.
Sorry.
All right, Patrick.
All right.
Thanks, Patrick.
Bye, Patrick.
Hi, Pat.
Appreciate you,
Don't
man.
miss me. I love you.
He's waving down there. the wife calls, you got to go. I understand that 100%. But
For some of us.
yeah, to see her offspring with some side genes coming in, right? OD, some other things that are like lighteners, to see what impact that has. I'm super
crazy.
excited to see what her offspring are.
But now, did the sire change over time?
Well, no, the sire now is outside of this project, right? So this female we picked up ages ago from VPI only
That's what
breeder.
I meant. Female, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's trained dramatically over time, right? So like she looks like your typical pastel VPI het clown girl. She's very bright, she's clean, but as she aged, that line just kept going down and down, and like every shed, it just dropped another couple scales, to where it filled in that dark charcoal. It's very weird.
So now for this project, do you have to keep all those babies now and let them progress in age? Because that's how I feel like I have to build my black example project. Because who knows if all my hets or visuals are going to get that IMG, that increased melanism, throughout their age.
Yep.
Right. Exactly, Chris. So that's the whole question, right? When you get into something like that, that's weird. Anything that's obviously visual exanthic, and even if it's not, even if it's still the het clown, you still hang on to it, right? Because you need to see that age, and did an impact like OD coming in change what most people think is tied to pastel, right? She's clearly just pastel exanthic. But like, does OD coming in alter that? Do you know what I mean? Or does something else coming into that combination make that not occur? Yeah, you almost have to keep all of that and have a side rack, side project, whatever you want to call it, just for that reaction, right?
They call it a 5540 hybrid.
Right. I mean,
just for this clutch.
This is my one project.
Right? Yeah. And you don't want to do that, but it's so stunning. Like, she is so stunning. I wish I could get good photos of her to show like how charcoal that really is in the alien heads. Because it's different than the black. It's not dead on the black, but it's so dark that it's hard to discern,
Well, it's like,
we'll have to bring her outside and get some photos.
If you want a comparison of it, Chris, remember TSK's old charcoal exanthic stuff? That's basically what it looks like.
Yeah, she's
those
gorgeous.
charcoal exanthics.
Right.
Chris mentioned hybrids. I have a fun panel question.
Okay.
Can I do the
well,
next
we'll do
question?
it. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jamie's like, I finally got a question.
It reminded me of something that I was thinking about. If you could pick two reptiles to mix together, what hybrid would you produce?
Oh, God. How are we going to start this? We're going to go to the guy that has the most. Oh, look at the hand in the air. We're going that way. We're going in with the hand in the air. I saw it. And it's this guy.
Toke's and a lychee.
Why though?
Toke's
Why? Because I want to get the speckling from the Toke's into the lychees to break up their pattern more.
Yeah,
and
that would be
most of Toke's. Their spots are all raised.
Yeah.
So like their red spots on them, they all have. It's almost like touching braille. So it'd be really cool to have that on a lychee, and you get
the leopard
colors.
The leopard
That
geckos are like that too. They have the bumps.
Like that too.
I'd be scared of that hybrid, bro. I'd be scared.
Right? That thing would bite the shit out of you.
It'd sound like Toke.
Right.
My hybrid would be the leopard gecko to the chameleon.
Once more on that, Craig.
Toke.
It's just like a Toke.
It's like a Pokemon.
Yes, absolutely. So while you're out there, Craig, what would you combine for your hybrid animal?
Man,
outside the Toke.
It'd be impossible, but I would love the cross between a carpet python and crap. Now I forgot the name of it. Bolin's python.
Yeah.
Bolin's. Okay.
Wow.
That's not impossible. That's not impossible.
Devin says anything's possible.
Very possible.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
So, what characteristics would you like to carry over?
The head.
Yeah.
No.
The head of the Bolins to the carpet.
Yeah.
Greg,
Of course,
you know-
carpet heads are pretty awesome too. I don't know.
Hey, Greg, you want to know a secret? My buddy Benjamin Jaworski in North Wisconsin, he's already had a clutch from a male Bolins to a female Brendy.
Really?
Not a secret no more.
Wow.
Man, this guy's the lord of secrets that are instantly revealed.
Don't tell Dev your secrets, internet.
It's public. It's public now, but he wanted to
Yeah,
try
it is now.
Well, it's been public.
God, honestly, if I had Bolin's Python, the last thing I would try to do is hybridize it.
Yeah, for sure.
They're so hard to make.
All right, so Master of Secrets, I guess. What weird combo would you come up with if you were going to combine 2 reptiles? Doesn't have to be 2 snakes.
I already know this is going to be good.
People are since there's a trend on burn balls. I want to do the complete opposite. I have a golden child super dwarf double head purple Annery. When she's ready, I want to throw her to the best stranger DG clown boy I have, the biggest one, and just see what happens.
Okay. Yes, never tell Devin your secrets. I agree with that.
And listen, if I'm told not to say something, I don't say no. I was not told to. I was told not.
Devin's on the spot. So you would take your retic to your stranger clown project.
Because I think about it look at the, how scaleless wouldn't be in corns if they didn't hybridize Texas rat snakes. And we've already proven that you can transfer kind of genes over between python species eventually. So I would say, what if you were to put clown in retics, or what if you were going to bring golden child over to ball pythons? What if you brought ocelot? What if an ocelot? What if you brought ocelot over to ball python?
Oof, be crazy. Mm-hmm. All right, we're going away from the secret keeper. Greg, you're up. Going to create your own Egyptian hybrid.
It says Gator and Tiku.
I don't know which. I got 2, but I don't know which way I want to go. All right, a blue and Solaris.
Are they on the ceiling?
With a carpet python. Specifically with a jungle carpet, so you could get the blue in an animal with that body structure, and have it be non-venomous. Especially if you could include the black striping and just have the blue and the black striping, that would be amazing.
Yeah, Jared at Selective Creations would buy the shit out of that snake. It'd be his logo snake.
What if you got both from that though? What if you got constrictor that is venomous though? It tries to constrict you, but if that don't work, it just bites you.
It's only got one fang. Only got one fang.
It's got one fang.
When the venom is the backup plan.
Right, yes. Yeah, it can't constrict, so it just injects. All right, Jason, you're up with this dumb, not dumb, but weird question.
Mine's probably pretty boring. I'm sure you guys have probably already all either tried this or done it, but definitely, I know everybody's like, yeah, we're the screaming frogs
with the snake,
to the hog nose, nose.
Yes. My food.
Exactly.
I love it.
Hog nose that screams.
When the screaming doesn't scare off the predator, the frog just flips over. Or the hog nose runs away screaming because the playing dead didn't work. Either way, you win.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's fun.
That's like
screaming.
If crickets would make the goat noise instead of the chirping crickets do,
right.
They make the screaming goat noise.
Yeah.
So you just hear that all night long,
Right. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
I love it.
Okay, might be top 10 answer right there, but Jamie, we still have Jamie to go through to see. She can top it.
Leopard gecko?
I would do the leopard gecko and the chameleon and keep the gecko patterning and genes, but have the chameleon like independent eyes to rotate, and they'd be able to camouflage into their surrounding.
Cool.
Ooh. A
That'd be
chameleon leopard gecko. So
I know. I've been thinking about it since she said it, and I can't figure out how it would
Can't
look.
shake it.
I like it.
yeah,
Gator would tag you.
It looked like Rango.
right.
It looked like
It would.
Devin, that is exactly it. It looked like Rainbow.
Yeah,
That's 100% true.
that'd be cool.
Dude, okay. Well, that only leaves me and my dumb suggestion. So
Nothing's
I always
dumb
loved-
for reptile people. Nothing's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quit saying dumb.
The only
It's
thing
a
that's
fun-
dumb is
it's
not hearing
fun.
your voice all the time. Gosh.
dude, okay. So I'm going to go with like Derp King sand boa, right? I want to see a sand boa,
One
but I
brain
want to see
cell.
it mixed with like a black tree monitor. You know what I mean?
So,
Great,
So-
great big dirt.
so I have a,
Yeah.
I have a question.
So
I have a
like
question.
it's agile, but it looks like it's not. Do you know what I mean?
I have a question. So would it have like the one? Would it have the one brain cell of the sand boa, or would it be smart like this? Or would it have be smart like the monitor?
Who knows,
look
Dev?
at
That's
you-
the whole point.
It
Who
would
knows?
look at you like the sand.
It sounds like a TikTok ad where you got, my name is Maximus Primus and I am Jeff.
I'm Jim.
Yes,
Jeb.
exactly, man. Exactly.
I could just imagine like the monitor's body, but the head is just the sand boa.
Yeah.
He's trying to put legs back on the snakes.
Yeah,
Like I
dude.
said, do I look like a joke to you?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I do like the derpy looking. Dude, those sand boas are hilarious to me. I don't know why, but if you could put that in a monitor, I'm all in. Like I'm 100% in. If this monitor's cruising around looking like a sand boa, I'm buying that right out of the gate.
So,
I don't want to hurt any
So, yeah.
boa people's feelings, but those things are goofy looking, man. There's no way around it.
I mean, there's geckos like that. God, what are they called? I can't think of the name. They're mainly green, but you can see pattern in them. But their eyes sit on the top of their head,
Yeah.
just like the sand boas. And they're big. They're similar to lychees. God, I can't think of the name of them.
Jar Jar.
Gargoyle?
Very good, Craig.
Jar
Yeah,
Jar.
absolutely.
So,
So-
yeah.
This is the weird part where we open it up, and this is gonna be weird because I'm not gonna filter this at all. But out of the panel, and that includes you and Jamie too, Jason. But
Okay.
this is a one question you want to hear from the rest of the people out here tonight. Like anybody, blurt it out. Like what you want to go around the horn. Everybody gives their input, and go. That's what I figured would happen. This is exactly what I figured would happen. Any
nobody
question you want,
understood
just
what
like
you
what we
said.
threw out there. No, it's a question for the panel, but any of you can generate the question that everyone
Oh.
else has to answer.
I got
But it's out to the panel to generate the last question before we wrap up and let everybody off the hook on this craziness. Get the heck out of here. And I'm just going to grab the first one that comes up with a solid question, like front to finish sentence
I got one.
kind of a deal. Okay.
Okay.
That's
Is-
it.
All right. So for this year, for 25, is this a collection building year, or is this a selling year for you to gain traction on your debt?
Good question.
Good question.
Very good question. Okay.
Deep question.
Yes.
You threw in the debt part.
Right.
Yeah, right.
We had to emphasize that. debt.
I've been doing this in 2013, and I'm still not.
I hear
I'm,
ya.
I'm treading. I'm making a living, but
Everybody on the panel was like,
I'm not driving a Porsche.
Right?
Right.
All right, Mike
So
Myers.
yeah, so this is an excellent question, Chris. Again, sell year or build year, considering your debt. Is that what I understood?
Yes.
Okay. For me, fuck debt. We're all in debt. We're always going to be in debt in this.
Correct.
Honestly, and again, I'm just speaking for the one of the three of us, but we don't like overly invest. We do invest, not to say we don't get things that make sense to us, but we don't like extend ourselves out there so far that it feels like something we have to recoup. We extend into what we are super interested in, like what we want to see the result from, or what makes a particular project congeal or make sense to us, right? I don't think we've ever come into this with the idea that this is a business plan and we've got to make these red lines, black lines. We don't lay out that expense to income ratio on our side as much as we do to expense versus other things we could be doing for the same enjoyment. If that makes any sense, like we truly enjoy the time and things we invest into this, and we would spend it going to the movies, we'd spend it going to Aruba or whatever people do for their time off to enjoy themselves. We kind of take that expense and put it into this as our away time, if you want to say that, even though we're not away. It's like that's more the way we look at it. So I would say it's always going to be a build year for us because I just want to see what we have is going to make, if that makes any sense. So not to dodge the question in a weird way, but we really don't look at that debt expense line the same way as a lot of people might, I guess.
Same.
Yeah. Next up, Greg. What you got?
The answer to that question for me is yes. So the money that we've invested thus far in our animals, we'll get back. We'll never want back. That was kind of our buy into it. So, um, but I do want to branch out into a couple other species, and in order to do that, especially now after the move, I'm going to have to make some room. So I'm going to have to downsize on one species and make room for others. It's not going to be an overnight process because we got to kind of decide who's going to be on the cut list and who isn't. And I know that we have a couple that we'd like to combine genes on before we let the animals go. So it's probably going to be that kind of thing going on. And then, but the other species that I want to pick up, I mean, they take 5 years to mature. So if I don't do it now, I'm not getting any younger. So I need
Right.
to step into the game and get it going. So once once I get some money rolling in again, and able to get caught up on things, get things knocked down here bill wise, I'm going to start to expand a little bit, and then we'll see that go. But it's wow. I can't say yes or no to either side of that.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I think everyone's feeling that crunch right now. It's a weird spot of what do you do, build or centralize. And yeah, I think everybody's in that same spot, Greg.
Yeah.
Honestly. So yeah, I wouldn't pin that on the move, man. Didn't help you any, but I don't think that's going to make the ultimate decision either way.
No, well, there is a change in space that we have available currently, so it's going to have some effect.
Are you better off or worse off, Greg?
We're in actual living space. We're a little smaller here, but we had a full basement in the other house,
Oh, yeah.
and we no longer have that. So we're having to switch things around now. We did pick up an attached garage on this house, um, which is great. And our landlord was like, hey, if you want to insulate that and finish that and make that your snake room, go at it. So that may very well be the direction that we work in. It's just not going to happen this year. Maybe next year, the year after.
Gotcha.
Sure.
But yeah, we're overrun with yearlings right now, just waiting for everything to grow. That everything's in that stage where it's not quite big enough to breed yet, and we're just waiting on the visual animals to mature enough to do something with, and then that will kind of change the plan quite a bit.
Absolutely. Gotcha.
Oh, me?
Derek.
All right, so I'm with you, John, on that. Fuck that. I've invested so much money into what I have here, and I've got rid of things for situations going through in life, and still kept the best of the best. I don't give a shit about that. I mean, you only live once, and I don't know. Like, it's a really tough question, Chris. It's a really tough question, but like, I don't care about that either. I mean, I care at a certain point, like credit wise and buying a house and all that. I care about it, that aspect. But when it comes to my animals, I really don't care. But most people that know me, I generally don't buy an animal unless I get it on a deal. And I don't mind waiting for genes. Like, I could wait years for something I want in my collection. And I wait for the right price. I shop smart. I shop smart, and I don't mind waiting and building. It don't bother me at all whatsoever. I mean, this isn't going to get me rich overnight. It ain't gonna years to get up to any of the big people's levels. Like, and I've already been doing it 10 years, and it's just there's so many things that come into, like, Chris, your question sucks. There's so many things.
It's so good it sucks.
Yeah, there's so many things that come into play with life choices, and then a hobby. And now this is, I mean, my collection and what I do is a little more than I would say a hobby, but I still treat it as a hobby. But like, when I got people, like my wife got a friend come over from work, and they're like, "Holy shit, look at all the animals you have." And they look at my wife, they're like, "You help him with all this?" She's like, "Hell no." This is all him. This is all me. I do this all myself. Like, on top of manly duties in the yard and house upkeep and all that, but
plus all the distraction that my voice could lend to your life.
Man, you have no idea. I got recordings.
That helps him get work done. That's his motivation.
I got music people that take your voice and you sing all the songs, my favorite songs.
Yep.
Hey, John, you could just start your own OnlyFans and just read books for Derek, and he'd buy it.
Yep.
There you go.
I got one OnlyFan, and it's Derek.
I'm glad to be that. But it's funny. That with the like. I'm hugging on that word because that was a hard word to throw into your question.
I had to put it there.
Yeah.
But that's what people look at too when they buy animals. They look at how much it is, and and instead of they look at what they can get out of it instead of what they can do with it. Because they're like, all right, I can buy this $10,000 animal, and in 10 years, I can make something or a clutch or a couple clutches that will value out to this animal. But you got to take in consideration, and you got to feed it for the 10 years. You got to feed holdbacks for 10 years that you're holding, that you're keeping, if it's up to size to breeding. But I mean, it's kind of, I hate that fucking word debt, but I mean,
get it.
It's. I mean,
Chris put it in there for a reason, man.
Yeah, fuck that. But it was a good question. It's a good question, but fuck that. I'm just doing what I like and pick my animals that I love, and I don't care how long it takes me to do what I got to do.
There you go.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking, Derek?
Right now, it's a
Modelo.
Yeah, looks like a Modelo.
Nice. And that's the beauty of this question. I put this question out there because it does. That word does hit a certain nerve in some people.
It hits hard, yeah.
But it really makes you think about what you're doing, and it really differentiates, the people. It really explains what you're doing this for, and that's kind of why I put it out there. Who's next?
That's a great question. Great question.
Well, Derek's off the hook, but Devin is not. Devin, How far in
Well,
debt are you, sir?
Well, I'm not in no debt. I'm not in no debt really because
No,
I
I'm
don't
kidding.
spend money.
Because they won
My,
the Super Bowl.
no, but at the end of the day, bro, I don't worry about what I can't control, bro. All I worry about is what we can make. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't got a whole monologue or anything
On the
like
flurry?
that.
I don't have a
works.
monologue.
That
I'm
works.
letting Devin off the hook. Jamie, do you have a monologue?
I don't have a monologue, but I'll speak on the leopard gecko behalf of the company. I feel like we're investing in the animals to produce what we want to make to sell. So hopefully we'll make some of the money back, not really looking to as it's an investment in what we like and hope that they sell.
So an investment
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a short
Yeah.
answer, Jamie. I like
I
it.
like it.
Thanks.
It was concise. Now, to the master of video and audio,
And
sir.
that beautiful crispness he's got.
Right? God, every time I bring him up there, I feel bad and
I
just
think I'm
want
at
to
like
leave.
2
but-
million beard hairs right now.
Crispy Craig.
I can see every hair on his mustache.
2 million gigapixels.
See now,
Yeah.
Derek likes John's voice, and I like Craig's voice. It's really soft and
Craig's
mellow.
voice is so
It is
soothing.
Craig's
Yeah.
big soft.
Do you
Yeah.
know, a little aside, my wife is an author, okay? And and she was up for an award this year, and so we went to the awards ceremony. One of the categories up for an award was Amish romance.
Oh, man.
They call it Amram in the
Why does this remind me of sand boas?
but can you imagine
I'm into this.
can you imagine what an audiobook for Amish romance would sound like?
Churn
like-
that butter, baby. Yeah.
Hammer that nail in with that.
Jedediah comes in from the field smelling of work and integrity.
Right?
And integrity.
Fear.
I'm glad you put integrity in there. It's so undervalued.
I think in terms of my approach to debt has been I've tried everything and I decided 2 years ago to stop using any debt at all to buy snakes and only to use debt for equipment because I depreciate the equipment over time and so I paid for it over time and it sort of made sense. But I've just taken some pressure off myself because I finally paid off everything for the snake stuff. I have plenty of other debt that's a pain in the ass, but I paid off the stuff and honestly that was part of it being a building year. So it's an interesting twist on Chris' question. It was a building year for me because it actually takes quite a few resources to have a lot of clutches. And I did have a plan going into this year to have 25 or 30 clutches. And I just didn't execute on it because I was just focused on other things. Starting with Epic. But I looked at the pairings that I just really had to do, and I did them. And the other ones that I didn't really have to do, I just didn't do, and just decided to sort of take some pressure off this year. And so I'm glad I did. And I also, get into this ball python treadmill, and it wants to take up all your excess cash all the time, right?
Yes, it does.
And so I've been doing that for several years now, and I haven't taken my wife on a vacation in forever,
Yeah.
And so we just reprioritized some things. I didn't buy anything at Syria. I'm not going to Daytona, and I'm not going to Tinley, and we're going to go on a cruise. So
Good for
there
you.
go.
Yeah,
So
good for
it's
you, man.
It's a building year, and it can't be. And like someone has already said, this is a very slow game, guys. This is not. It's almost incongruous to say, oh man, I got to have this snake right now. But somehow we feel that way. Like we have to have this snake right now. This snake I haven't had I haven't had this snake for 60 years, right?
Right.
And somehow I have to have it right now, right?
Right.
And I have to have these morphs right now,
Well,
and so
it
that's what
depends.
drives
I
us into
mean,
debt.
Is it a sand boa?
True. Now, if it was a Rufus Darty sand boa, I'd do it. His are amazing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, excellent points, Craig. And you do, I think that's the point of Chris's question, and he's up next to answer his own. But I think that's kind of the point of his question is to, like, where is your priorities? Do you still feel it's focused where it should be? And how's that balance working? So let's get the man himself out here with the tough question. Craig, excellent answer.
Yes, very nice.
Chris, it's a bitch you put out there. I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't know why you do this on a chill Wednesday night. Like, I don't know why you beat us all over the head with this, but...
You told me I could come on, so...
Yeah.
It's that extra large cup of juice he's got.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it goes hand in hand because you got to have a little bit of both. I feel like you're always wanting to strive for that next new important thing, and you're always kind of not always putting yourself in the debt. But let's face it, trades, they're great in the long run, right? They could advance your collection, especially if you have different species. If you know somebody that wants to get into a different species and you have that species they're looking for, they might have that triple recessive or multi-codon ball python that you could work into your collection for other projects that you're working in that direction. But go back on the question, I think you gotta do a little bit of both. To be honest, I think you really gotta. I mean, certain years are going to be a little more of one thing than the other, but you always gotta have that piece of building and holding back, and that's one thing that I didn't do for 6-7 years, and then finally started doing to get to the point I'm at now. So that question was to span across everybody of how many years you've been in the industry to build your products to get to a point where that you're actually starting to make that money, and not only are you holding back the animals to make better projects, but you're producing the animals to pay that debt off, or I didn't have to buy any frozen rats this year. Like I produced all my own to provide my collection.
Exactly.
Little things like that.
That's a big key to your question, though.
Yeah.
Little things like that, I think, that helps you propel into the future with your collection. And I definitely think, it was a loaded question, obviously, and the debt was a trigger. But you got to have a both.
Yeah. A huge trigger.
That's gonna be my next tattoo: a snake with the word debt in the pattern.
Right?
I'll pay
trigger,
for it,
man.
I'll pay
I
for
get
it.
mine free. You're not gonna pay for it.
All right, then I'll donate money. I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll give you USARC or something. But I feel like you definitely got to do a bit of both. And for BNS Reptilia this year is gonna be both. We're doing both this year. We're building the holdbacks. We're building what we're looking to do in the future and extend bloodlines. We're not looking only to do different species, but every time if you want to pick up a rare species or a rare pair of snakes from somebody, what are you buying, Craig? What are you buying if you want to get a pair of Hamahara scrubs from Scrub Shepherd? You get siblings.
Yeah, siblings would be great.
Okay, but is it great?
I don't know. It depends on if they both have the traits I really want, and then I just want to make a bunch of 3-fingered snakes.
Right. So as we look into this, as we're bringing these animals and parent traits, when it gets into the more locality things, you don't want king tails, 3 fingers, you don't want legs on your snakes. We got to think about, getting these different bloodlines into what you're breeding, so you're not constantly brother to sister or mother to brother or what longevity of these species.
Right.
So that's one thing that we're doing this year as well, is looking to outsource bloodlines. But
cool.
So
nice.
Everything.
So we have some really outsourced lines over here, Chris. Like if you're looking, we have a ton of that shit over here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Probably not what you need, but a lot of outsourced shit over here. You know what I mean? At the forge.
I'm in Alabama. We have no problem with cousins.
Yeah.
For the more rare species.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All pythons, it doesn't seem to matter.
That's too funny.
But a really tough question, and I'm going to give it back to the king of tough questions with the mic change chameleon thing going on from red to pink to pale.
Like I can change.
Yeah, it's crazy what's going on over there. But
hope you guys got some time. No, I won't be that long. But I'm gonna kind of spread this amongst what everybody said, because everybody had great points, and I think that was why the instant reaction to Chris's question was, man, this is a good question. So from our side, I mean, I agree with everything John said. Every year for us, in my opinion, is both. And the reason is, one of the things that we just touched on in this last round with Chris is the rats. So we're constantly building. That is a building, because we're still not feeding our entire colony. So we've talked about it before. It's a space thing. We've got facility going that's taken forever. That the whole premise behind that was to get the rats into somewhere where we can actually expand them and feed everybody. We do go into debt, but we look at it pretty closely and we make decisions. So we've got our projects, right? And we've made decisions on this project needs to move fast. This project does not. I feel like they're equal projects, but the difference is we've kind of looked at them and went, well, we know people have building blocks for this. They're probably looking at it. It's kind of a race. I don't know if it's really a race thing, but it's more of if you don't get there within a few years, I mean, things run their course, right? And then you've missed the train. So you do have to kind of make decisions on when you go into debt, what makes sense. Other projects, it's more like this is going to be homegrown. It's going to take 4 times as long as it could if we just went and bought in these plugins that kind of help you jump a couple of years, where we haven't done that. But the realistic thing is that we've been building since we started. We're still building. We're going to continue building for several more years. And then every year is also a sell year because of how we're building some of these. You end up with what we talked about in the beginning, a lot of quote unquote byproduct, right? We got a lot of stuff with hets because we didn't get the visuals on these, and those need to go somewhere. So every year is a challenge, especially post-COVID explosion, to sell your byproduct. We've touched on almost all this in this show tonight, which is awesome. We talked way back about having to have the wholesalers, or maybe that might even been some backstage stuff, but you really need to have wholesalers if you're going to build slower projects, because you're going to make a lot of byproduct animals that don't fit into your projects going forward. So what do you do with those? You're going to sit and house them all and feed them all, or are you going to sell them, right?
Trade them for rat food, rat bedding, new rat.
Trades, exactly. Anything you can. Yeah. Yep. But it's a challenge, and like John said, we don't really look at it and go, what's the budget for this year and what are we going to do? It's more of what are the projects and what stuff do we need to move, and if we feel like we need to move it, we buy things. It's kind of the deal, and we, within reason, we're not wealthy, so we buy things that we can afford. But
which is a good note too. You guys, everybody also still has a full-time job mostly.
Yes.
Right.
I feel like the odd man out
here. Greg's retiring.
I'm with Greg. I'm broken.
Derek is. I work 2 days a week. Like, I'm trying to get to where Greg's at. So there's different levels, of course, that also reflect back on that question that have a big influence on it.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I was just going to say, I mean, Jason's being extremely outside the lines because we are independently wealthy over here. I mean, we can throw money around like it's no one. No, I mean, everybody has. Yeah, everybody has their realistic.
Ice fishing hut. The thing's like a fucking Marriott.
Derek, when you got time off, Derek, and you can make it out there, please let me know. We're going out there together for a long, long weekend, bro.
That's happening this winter.
Yes, this winter.
This winter, that's happening.
Hey,
I
John,
honestly hope so. That has nothing to do with being wealthy. I hope everyone out there understands we're not at all wealthy. We're seriously considering Doritos Fun Bag for the camping trip, or do we
He
go with
does
the straight
voiceovers,
Lays?
guys. He does
That's how we're
voiceovers on the saxophone.
all right.
hey, John, real quick for the lesson. I know I asked earlier about that, like with the help with the ID, my thing, and I just think we completely forgot or something. Or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
actually,
Yeah,
let me get a screen share. Okay, so let me grab that. Devin,
I was
is it? I have it up here. Is it this one? So tell me, is this the one you're talking about? Let me find it. This one.
no, that's one of them. But that one, I think, real quick, I think that's the all Jeaner. I think that's
Hold
pastel.
on. Give
Yeah,
us the pairing, Deb.
the pairing is pastel special stranger clown, double head DG monsoon to a spot nose blade clown.
Okay.
Wow.
Oof.
I think that's everything. Low key.
I think that is everything. I mean, it looks pastel, it looks stranger, it looks spot nose, and it does look special,
It
and it
doesn't
does
look
look
Blade.
clown. Does not look blade, yeah.
Doesn't
I mean
look
blade.
I personally don't see special either.
I was just gonna say the blade and the special are questionable, but they can be tested, right? The special.
Yeah.
Well,
Dude, I think special's in there, and the only reason I say it is like, look right here, like this whole section. This looks special as hell with stranger and spot nose. All this white pulling up.
it's because we hit one with. It's because we hit one without special. I think there's another one I hit that I
Definitely.
don't.
We need to see them all. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry, I don't have them all up here, guys. I
Oh, good.
could
It's so
take
good.
a quick gander. Let me just get this off here because you guys don't want
Hurry
to
up.
see all my Facebook shit,
Now
right?
bring
But
up your
let's-
private messages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How's that?
Just
Yes.
between you and Jamie, please.
oh those
Yeah.
are those,
Wait, wait, did I hear that right,
Wait,
Chris? Does
wait,
Jamie have to be in there?
Yeah, and Eric. Eric.
no, that's from a different clutch. That's from a different clutch. That's from the GHI nanny stuff.
Okay, God, you guys are gonna make me show some bad stuff. Hang on, let me get
hold on, let me get my
Jamie's
phone ready. Screenshot.
private chat.
Screenshot. Yep. That's
Yeah,
good.
I
Let's
know.
go.
I'm gonna remove this from the. Hold on. Let me get this. All right, let's do that. And then
Don't
I'll
worry, guys. It's
sort.
just a video of him talking to me. It's okay.
Right.
No more forge stays on more forge.
Baby lock
Oh
the
man,
door.
so I'm not sure which one you mean. I guess,
Old
Devin.
It's the visual clowns. Anything that's a visual clown that isn't the nanny stranger clown are the ones.
Oh man, this might be time consuming, but is it possibly this one? I'm not sure what you're looking for, man. I apologize.
He says no, just delete it
all
right
of them.
away.
I was gonna say all of them. I'll say all of them. Well, I'll say all of them. That one I thought was almost a Dark Knight when it came out. I think that's Stranger Spot Nose. And then it's funky because we hit one that I think has Blade. If you look at the other one, I think that one doesn't have Blade, but I think the
I
other
just
one
gotta say,
does.
head stamp and the markings on the face of that snake are fucking incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
that's
yeah.
really cool.
It looks like a villain, man. It just
Looks
that
like
is
a blood
badass.
Looks
special
like a
would have hit on that one. Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
All right, and then you got the really crazy one. You know the really crazy one. I'm debating if the really crazy one is all three or just Special Stranger, but it's one of the two.
I'm
His,
looking,
his
Devin,
excitement has not changed at all, which is all.
It's the very.
Is it possibly this thing?
That's a Stranger Spot Nose that I think has Blade.
Yeah, that does look Blade.
Yep, I agree.
You don't think pastel's in that?
No pastel.
I don't think
That's not-
pastel's in that.
No, that's definitely Spot Nose, though.
I'm thinking Blade 2 or maybe Blade 3.
Right?
Which Wesley Snipes version we got?
Yeah.
And then And then the next one after that's the one that I think is the pastel spot nose stranger without special, which is why I think the other one has.
You think this one?
No,
sorry,
that's
guys.
spot nose. That's just spot nose. That's just spot nose.
Okay. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm looking through like piles of things you sent, so apologize. But
I'm sorry.
John,
I'm
you did
sorry.
a good job.
Can you go in there and just heart the picture, Deb, so he knows which one you're talking about?
are you thinking this guy? Yeah, or heart it, or how about this one?
That
Is
one.
this
That
maybe?
one. That's the one that I think isn't that's the one I
That's
just think is.
special.
That's crazy. Look.
That's gorgeous.
That very first one, after looking at this, that very first picture you showed does not have special compared
So
to
you
that.
think that's
I am not going back to that picture. Just a
No, you
heads
don't,
up.
you don't have
So I think that one might not have spot nose though. I think that might just be the pastel special.
and
It
I think
could.
you're correct. I think it
Yeah,
does
I
not
agree.
have spot
Yeah.
on it
Pastel
either.
Stranger Special
Yep.
Clown?
No special.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, special, sorry. The first
I-
one.
Yeah.
Special slap that one in the ass. Yeah, that's definitely special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then
Like.
the crazy one should be I think next. That the
That
next
wasn't
one.
crazy?
No.
That's the first
No. Oh no! I'm talking about the other crazy, the one that
The other crazy
It was-
one.
it was-
crazy one. The other crazy one.
It was the first one,
Right.
right, Devin?
Come on, John.
Devin.
In all reality,
the
that
first
whole
one.
clutch is pretty fucking crazy. It's really nice.
well,
did a really good job.
If you saw the crazy one, you know what I'm talking about. It's
Is it this one?
Yes, this is the one.
that's
That's the
the-
crazy
Okay.
I
wait,
love that one.
No,
man.
just delete it.
Look at
Just
that one.
delete it.
That's the crazy one I'm
unbelievable.
talking. I'm debating. I don't. It's either the triple without my ID. It's either the pastels. It's either not pastel. It's either spot nose special stranger or special stranger. I'm testing
definitely
it for spot nose.
It's definitely
think-
spot nose.
That's definitely
I think
Spider.
as yellow as that head is,
It's
I think
definitely
special's there.
strangers, definitely spot nose, and I think you're right. I think it's special.
No pastel in that though.
No,
No pastel.
And mind you,
Black
they're all females, bro. They're all females too, which is the craziest part. None of them are males, which it hurts, but it's good. But it hurts.
I would
Well, I
definitely.
mean,
that's not because
I can alleviate some of that pain for you. You can send one my way, and we'll take care of that.
But yeah, man, this was a clutch that just
I'll pay for the shipping.
I just wanted one stranger like spot nose clown, and we got
But
all the
that's community cuts, guys. So hit us up. This is what you get when you go on community cuts, right?
That's right. Do you pair up two pastels? Give us a shout. See if you can get up.
And then you saw the very last one, that the very fast pic we sent you, right? That's from a different, but I think that's the gold snake. If I lied earlier, if there's one clutch that we were excited for and one gold snake that we had, it was the one that I sent you.
All right. I'm gonna show it.
That's a GHI Stranger Clown.
Yeah.
The Zob Stupid. I've been. It took us 6 clutches, man. 6
Nice.
clutches to test one.
Nice.
Very.
And
I feel like that one needs pastel.
Greg.
but yeah, man.
Red
like,
stripe. Get red stripe in there.
you want to talk about bad odds, bro? We paired our Stranger Boy to like 7 girls last year. Only made 2 strangers, and this year, in just 2 clutches, we've made like 10 stranger clowns.
Nice.
Dude. Yeah, you guys have had some wild fucking snakes this year. I
And
mean,
they're
I'm
all
not even gonna
females.
mince words.
And they're all females. Every single one is female.
It's
I
crazy.
mean, that's not a bad problem. It's really not.
You can't
So
hold
if
back
you
all the
sell a
females.
couple, you can buy a crazy powerhouse male.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it to
Oh.
that.
Yeah,
I'm told this
absolutely.
monsoon thing is
I
very
mean, that
expensive.
jumped you light years ahead of or catch you up to some of these bigger people. Like, I mean, you got Dev, you got
That
amazing
female.
babies you hatch out all the time. So you could take some of those female cell and buy yourself the dopest fucking male in the world and not care about the money because you can sell 5 or 6
I bought something.
beautiful snakes and be golden.
I bought something. It's called Bambino. I'm just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it.
Bambino's got albino in it, right?
No, Bambino. It's
incomplete dominant.
Bambino.
It's incomplete dominant. If you had to put Cosmos, Bambino, and then Bambino's second in top terms of the granite genes right now, second to Cosmos.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Why is everybody so hyped on these granite genes?
I mean, Mouse is there too.
They're not, though. I mean, if you look at like a Cosmos clown versus a granite clown, they're not even on the same platform. A Cosmos clown looks insane.
But granite breaks up patterns, right? It gives you all the speckling, like granite alone. Even Calico does it. Like, why is there so much hype on that? I don't get it. Most people look at when pictures get wowed or loved or liked so much. It's because of the defined pattern we see. That most people see, you get a nice separation of color, you get structure, and then you get contrast. But then these granite genes are taking over, and I don't understand why. It's like throwing different colors of dirt on a snake and be like, bam, here's another granite. 10 granite, 20 granite.
I think my concern is that there's a lot of granite genes dropping around the same time because you had Bambino drop in the States right after Cosmos in the recent time, and then you had Malice pop up right after that. And then there's another guy that got a crazy Cosmos-looking gene on Facebook just popped up, and then you got Smoke just popping up now and popping, and then you got Mega.
Smoke
and then you got Mega.
Yeah,
Well, you got Smoke and Mega too. People don't talk about Mega, but Mega's one of those too.
I mean, I played Mega Man back in the day, but that's the only Mega I like.
No, Mega Man was a shit, you know.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Here is why, though. That's a Cosmos clown. That don't look like granite.
No, it don't.
That also has the
White flame.
White flame, yeah, but still, I mean, look at that. That is why people are hype about Cosmos.
That's like, to me, I could see that being something in the monsoon category years down the road when they figure out something to work into monsoon.
Dude, I don't know. That is
Why would you put
wild.
to that, honestly?
I'm not saying put monsoon to that at all. I'm saying it looks like it. I am comparing.
Got you.
Hopefully, I could buy Cosmos Clown. I'm told that this Het Monsoon stuff is very valuable. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
You're like Het Monsoon, Het Red Exanthic, Het Monsoon.
Right.
Oh, I got some red stuff going.
Any Het Monsoon with a blue back going to be worth some money because that's people are trying to figure out what they can do with it.
That is one thing I'm doing though. Is I'm throwing my blackhead red exanthic yellow belly. She ended up testing Het Hypo. She's Het Hypo. So I'm gonna be throwing her.
Hypo's amazing.
I'm gonna be throwing her to my stranger boy, my stranger clown double head DG Monsoon boy, and try to make I want to make a red exanthic Monsoon DG clown. I think that will be my go. We'll see.
I'm definitely looking forward to the red exanthic hypo clown stuff, man. My trajectory in 27, there's gonna be some red exanthic hypo clown stuff coming out of here with some other things attached to it.
Red exanthic is it, bro. Like if you look at the 8-ball genes, bro, red exanthic and Huffman are the best two in my opinion because they don't kink, they don't have issues.
Oh, you know? Hypo Huffman is beautiful.
I love Huffman.
Hypo.
Oh
wow, that's really nice looking, man.
Yeah.
That neck and head.
But also, I got
Derek's over there acting like he don't have
HRA.
I got nothing going on.
I like that. But that's Huffman. That's
no, it's not. No, it's not.
What is it?
This is Barnhart Black Pastel Cypress Blue Ghost,
Oh,
100% Het Cryptic Clown. Either or.
I
Wow.
like,
Very
That's
similar
beautiful.
HRA.
Yeah.
I
Huh?
like, I like that. But
Devin's like, I like that.
I have a funny story though about that boy, that stranger boy. So he has a weird thing, and let me know if you guys have this thing though. He has any female over 2,000 grams, he's actually chill as a cucumber. But for some weird reason, if the female is slightly bigger than him or a smaller female, he just spazzes out. Like you put him in there, and then 3 minutes there's thrashing. And mind you, these are females that we know are building follicles and
Oh
locking. But
man.
he's just like, I don't want to be in here. You open the tub, he comes flying out, and it's like, what the hell,
Sounds like
man?
you got two males together.
No,
All right.
these females are building.
So-
These are proven breeders, proven females.
So we're gonna do something different here, Devin. This sounds like a link. How has Grinder gone?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I talked to KG.
No,
about
I'm
it.
sorry, man. I had to,
I told KG,
but it felt like the right time.
I was like, KG, you sent me a defective snake. I want to refund.
He only likes 2,000 grammars. You don't like the thicks, and you don't like the young ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how he
I
rolls.
feel like really low key. Probably from a young age, he's probably paired to like KG has huge girls, so I'm assuming that he's probably paired to big females all the time. So he might not recognize small girls as girls or some crazy thing.
Right.
I think to answer
So
the
I-
question about there's the granite genes can look spectacular in the right combos, and I think what we're seeing with some of these new rarer genes, especially some of the really strong genes, is that there are combos with super common genes that are giving those super common genes new life. Like I think about Calico has kind of been out of favor for a while until it shows up with Scrambler and Barnhart Black Pastel and Orange Dream and all the stuff Chris Hernan's doing. And I think we're going to see some of the same stuff. I've talked to Billy about it. He says that there are a lot of common morphs that if you just mix with Monsoon makes a whole new ball game. And I think that's part of the opportunity of those genes.
So would you say it would be smart for people to get Monsoon into their collection? Just
No.
asking for a
Craig,
just
no.
asking for a
No.
friend.
Say no to that.
Craig, no.
What's the interest rate?
Right. Exactly. While you guys figure interest rate, I'm gonna disappear and I'm gonna remove myself for a bit. You guys discuss Monsoon.
Here's how we do it, bro.
There's some
Talk
calico.
amongst yourselves.
Is that calico or sugar?
Oh,
Super,
that's pretty.
That's so good.
Super NG OG Yellow Belly Calico Scrambler.
Yeah,
I
Very
like
nice.
that.
that's just amazing.
This is my newest addition that I got into the collection this past weekend at Sear that me and Jeff from Bald Headed Balls went in on. It wasn't expensive at all, but we took a gamble on it because it's not het for nothing.
What,
That's a beautiful
Nice.
I
snake.
hear the
man.
genetics again, and do you mind if I ask you where it came from?
Dragon Soul, Pat.
Okay.
Oh, Pat.
What were the genetics again?
Super NG OD Yellow Belly Calico Scrambler.
Pretty.
Y'all know the secret and getting Monsoon for cheap?
What's
Yeah.
that, man?
Buy a stranger and pray.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I tested my boy on a
Same guy
whim.
founded both morphs, right?
Well,
Oh,
technically,
yeah.
It's true.
technically, if you want to be fair, his stuff is called Moray, and then
Yeah.
for what
Yeah,
Billy
but
and
But same
Billy and
guy.
yeah,
If you
Billy
take that
and-
method,
yeah,
go ahead, Dev. Go ahead, Dev.
Billy and Roland said that they couldn't find any common like ancestry between their stuff. So maybe it was a wild thing, or maybe it was like kind of like a cryptic. I feel like what's going to happen is that Moray and Monsoon are compatible, but not exactly the same. But I think that it's entwined so much that you don't know what really is Moray stuff and what is really Monsoon stuff at this
It's
point.
the same
Could
thing.
you imagine if you combine the two of those and you get like a yellow belly asphalt type allelic reaction?
Right.
What that
Right?
snake could potentially be. I mean,
Hey,
you might create the first, Burmese looking ball python for fuck's
Well,
sake.
if you take Devin's advice, you definitely got to have a wholesale guy on speed call because you're gonna have a lot of animals you got to get rid of, man.
No, that's the
they
thing,
gotta
and
be
that's
the
about the
same.
wholesale, right? So I have a wholesaler guy. We have a wholesaler guy. Like we'll sell him flat rate like 75 patchlings, pastels, or past double head spots, triple head stuff. Like 75 for like 1,500, and he'll be like, half of them he'll feed off. He's got snake eaters. He'll feed off half of them. Other half he'll take the shows, and other half he'll hold back some.
All
Like
right,
that's
Right.
kind of our thing. That's kind of like our thing with him.
Yeah.
Like but that's all, and plus that's something that you kind of have to do if you're going to work projects in certain volumes. And having pet stores too is another thing because we got a few pet stores that we sell to.
I feel like
To
that's a lot of work, to be honest. The pet store side of it is a little bit rough, but
pet stores
I mean,
suck.
if
It's a
yeah, if
lot
you
of
got
hand
it,
selling.
Sorry, did I say
it
that?
is, it is, man.
not
Yeah,
if
I've
not
been
if they're your homies.
yeah, I've been
If
going
they're
to
your
over
homies,
2
it's
years.
easier.
Chris, I'm going to
But like,
interrupt. I just came back. I realize I'm jumping in the middle of this, but what the hell are you drinking out of?
Who, me?
That bottle was.
It's just wine.
It's moonshine.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just about all
yeah,
wine.
but like straight out of it. Like, are you a pirate?
Well, let me tell you what happened. So I was
Jack
rushing
Sparrow.
around.
He's
Listen, I
Jack
was rushing
Sparrow.
around, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like podcast. I'm like, oh, open panel don't start till 9:30. I got plenty of time. The kids are in bed. It's 10 of 9. I'm gonna sit on the back porch. I'm just gonna relax. I'm just gonna chill, and then like I get an alert that
Chris,
it's
that's your
starting.
girl.
I get an alert on YouTube that the it's starting. Morphforge is starting. I'm like, wait a minute, it's only 9 o'clock. What's going on? So to be
what's
quite
that?
honest, I was rushed. I didn't have a chance to get a glass.
It's all
All right,
right.
Hey,
man.
Derek,
What happened? I
I
thought we
love
were
it
Derek,
personally.
Philistine.
Derek,
I
is that
just had to know.
MPK?
but now I don't have to get up.
Chris, that's your
Is
girl.
that
All right.
She's a super slow fucking grower,
I
though.
was gonna say you better feed her a little bit more. What are you doing?
Oh, she eats every week. She's the slowest growing snake.
Feed her
She's
every 4 days, bro.
2 years now I've had her, I think,
Yeah,
right?
you better feed her more. She should be 3.5, 4 foot long, man.
She's eating fuzzies. Like fuzzy
What is that?
Feed
Is
her
that
something.
MBK?
Yeah.
Dude,
Is
ours
it
is
a-
4 times that size. We've only
Yeah.
had it like 3 months. Derek, what are you doing over there?
And
hey?
I think it's her tank. She's got a giant tank she lives in. It's all
You gotta
black.
feed her more, man. Feed her like every 3 or 4 days, for real, like a hopper mouse every 3 or 4 days.
Hey, Chris, you know the craziest freaking colubrid I saw there, Dave, bro, and I'm absolutely in love now. You ever heard of the Puebla corns?
Oh, it's the
Nice,
combo,
Jordan.
the cross.
Yeah, the
Hybrid.
Puebla corns. They're so they're sexy, bro. I love it. I
Yeah,
love the
red with
Puebla
milk
corns.
snake crossed with a corn. Yeah, there's some crazy
Mm-hmm.
corn snake crosses, man, with kings, Pueblans, Hondurans, like anything you can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
They're wild.
The hard part is getting them not to eat each other.
Yeah, once you start mixing the milks of the kingdoms, for sure. I just
So
fed
that
a snake tonight.
oh, I was gonna say that girl we got from you, Chris. She started in a little hatchling tub. Just moved her in there, and she was just chilling, right? So Jamie'd go in there with a little fuzzy every 3-4 days. She'd throw fuzzy, then it's a hopper.
Was she
Now it's
dropping
gotten
or
up
was
to
she picking off the tongs for you?
oh,
I
she'd
just drop
whatever. I mean, if she was quick enough to see it on the tongue, she'd grab it, or we'd set it in. You know, it didn't matter. I mean, she was pretty ambitious about eating, but now she's like moved into this 36,
Terrarium.
18, 18 terrarium. It's got all the stuff in there, and dude, she is loving that. Watched her on the cam the other day. So she's in the top right corner of this thing on the live cam, right? And we put this little, what was it, Jamie? Maybe I mean, it's well over like a wean, so it's probably I don't know, a very small ASF, right? So we pop it in there, shut the front doors, and we're watching on the cam. Dude, she dives from the top right corner of this. I mean, flies across the camera. You can't even
I was
see
like,
her.
what in the actual? She just went.
It
boom.
was so cool, man. She is so cool. We're enjoying her so much, you know, and she's just doing her thing in this little terrarium, right? And she's what, maybe 30 inches long?
Probably, or 30,
Yeah, a little over
35,
2
yeah.
feet. You know, she's maybe that inch and a quarter thick. I mean, she's growing like crazy.
How long have you had her?
Not long.
Not too
How long, Chris? 8 months?
I sent her out the early spring, I think, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was
tiny.
Yeah, she was
Years.
little.
She's going every other day then. What the fuck? My girl's tiny.
You know,
She spent a day with me at work.
She's
Yeah.
great.
Have you offered her hatchling yet? Like kinked, anything frozen, thawed, snakes?
No.
No, nothing like that
Wait,
yet.
who you talking to? John, sorry.
Yeah, D, yours might be a little too small, but John, you definitely offer her something this season. Offer her a kinked or something from last year if you have a frozen thawed. A hatch, something that you had to euthanize.
It's kind of a shame, because we just had a clutch where we had 2 issue snakes in there that would have like been perfect, but I mean that the time frame
It was
didn't
too
work
small
right. But
at that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you can freeze them, rinse them off, freeze the kinked or the disformed snakes, freeze them and then thaw them out, a little bit of warm water, and then let them have at it, man. That once a month or so, vary that diet. It's awesome.
I gotta be honest.
Okay.
Breeding king snakes,
Will blow up.
a lot of it makes me nervous. I just don't know that I want to take the chance.
What?
Breeding king snakes. That just seems like.
You think it's going to get loose and eat everybody?
Right.
My king snake. I mean, she's never shown a bit of defensive behavior at all. But I took her out one day on the live and was just handling her, and she went up my arm and bit me right on the inside of my arm. And I didn't think about it. I had been handling one of my carpets.
Yep.
Just a little bit before that, she smelled that snake on me.
Oh,
So when you pair them, I mean, you got to feed them right before you put them in, or
right.
We had her 2 rats last night, and she was still looking for more after that.
It was crazy.
It also helps if you don't smell dead, Greg. So
I mean,
if you
that first introduction is always risky, though. You got to sit there and watch and make sure that female is aggressive. But I always would feed the day before I paired, and I would pair. And if I saw like copulation or anything, as soon as they were done, boom, that male came out.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like hognoses, man.
Olive pythons.
Yep, same thing. Yep, olive. Same thing. Them and like the Papa Winds for sure. Yep, absolutely.
That's funny. I said I would never buy from a pet store, and I was tested to the limit the other day because I went to a local pet store, and they had like a 2013 breeding pair of Dominican red mountain boas, and they were really red, and I've really been looking for them for a long time. And I really wanted them.
Devin's just
Devin,
aren't you out in Illinois?
No, I'm in Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Well, same
2 hours away from Chicago.
What fucking
2 hours away.
did you go to that had those?
Reptile Rapture.
Oh, okay.
They still have them right now. I'm tempted, but like it was.
Devin's like, can you post these on Morph Market?
Like Devin, when you said pet store, I was thinking like Petco, PetSmart, not a legit reptile store.
That's a legit reptile store. These are older pair, but they're like not the brownish Dominican reds that you see on sale all the time. They're the blood red ones, and I was like, oh man.
Bravo's
hey, you can find some deals at pet stores, man. You can find some deals. I mean, back in the day, crested geckos, even leopard geckos, You can find him. And Jamie, I'm going to send you a picture of a leopard gecko to see if you're interested in him. Super
All right.
cheap.
What kind of snake is this?
Yeah, do that.
That's a
Cattail.
blade for sure.
Het clown.
Wow, that's a Alaskan bullworm. you know.
Chris,
Right.
is your favorite color green? Because you always have green on.
Yes, that's my favorite color. You're correct.
That's the BNS color, man.
What size shirt are you?
XL.
I might.
XL or large, either one.
Okay, I gotta see. I got rid of a lot of shirts this weekend.
His shirts aren't green, Chris. They're
No,
they're like lava colored.
No, I have forest green. I have forest green. You get that green. That was safety green. Or something.
Sweet.
So, what do y'all think about GHI and lace being allelic?
I believe that. I mean, well,
I don't know, man.
I'm backing off my comment because we got a lot. We have some fake lace we're trying to figure out. So
Yeah,
I'll
that's a
back
weird
away
deal.
from that.
We'll get back to you on that one.
Well, I think that some people are jumping to the gun on some of these findings. It's like the whole was it red stripe acid thing where they were saying they were allelic, and now turns out, maybe not.
Well,
So
look at the DG deal.
There's one
my
that is
God,
allelic, but there's five different red stripes, but one of them is because we had a red stripe confusion clutch. I know Kyle Hoffman has had two, and I know like two other people, at least their red stripe, which all comes from Justin. All their red stripe confusions have either only made red stripes or confusions, not both.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah, there's some things definitely
there's 5
missing.
different red stripes.
well,
Yeah.
confusing. I know because I know Kyle Hoffman. He had a 9/8 clutch from a confusing red stripe clown hypo to like a hypo clown, and he hit nothing but confusion clowns and red stripe clowns.
Could be luck, but
Could.
9/8.
Yeah.
out of 9 eggs, because you could.
Well,
You could breed a
Okay.
visual. You could breed a visual to a het out of 9 eggs and not hit a visual.
What about over
Exactly,
27?
yeah.
What about over 27 eggs altogether?
Yeah, sure. Look at Garrett DeMeyer. His first banana clown, he hit like 80 some bananas till he hit a female. Yeah, these things
Yep.
happen. This is Mother Nature.
Yep.
We had.
Kevin, think about it this way: in the gecko world, when you're breeding for genes, okay, we'll take for instance lily whites and crested geckos.
Yeah.
In order to consider them a co-dominant gene, you have to hit 1 out of 100 to consider that being a co-dominant gene. And that 100 could be whatever, but it's
Right.
100 pairings to
Yeah.
figure that out.
It's all about the population, 100% across the board in anything.
Well, I'd argue against the banana reference because the banana thing, that was whole male maker, female maker thing, and they knew that bananas were male makers. They just weren't telling people. That was the whole another thing. I don't
But
really
what does
want
that
to
have
talk
to
about
do
it.
with? What does that have to do with Mother Nature choosing? You can breed 2 animals
Right.
that have 5 genes on each side and make a normal, and that's harder to make than the actual 10 gene animal.
True.
You can do it.
True. I know
Yep.
Amos, when he got his banana boy, he paired it to 12 females. He made 80 bananas, and only 2 of those 80 were female.
Exactly.
But it was a male maker though. So
Yeah, we had a 4 gene to a 3 gene and still hit a normal.
Yeah,
And the
you're
odds
right.
of hitting that normal were so
Super
wild.
It's like 1
And we
in
hit the
128
normal.
or
I'm like,
something.
wow, what?
See, but that's a good snake to have to make het for something. Because
What?
chance of you hitting that het would be higher than not hitting it,
Right?
in my opinion.
But-
That's how I look at that.
Yeah,
Right.
you're just playing karma, and you don't want to test karma.
Not
For
karma,
sure.
playing the odds. Why would you
Hit normals. Listen to him.
But with red stripe, though, I believe that there's 3 different things that all look red stripe and do stay because Chris, there's the granite red stripe, the granity red stripe.
Yes.
And there's the really clean red stripe, and then there's the red stripe that Josh Jackie has. Josh Jackie doesn't act as a he's proven this. It's the one that Justin has is the one that's having these results. And then you got the granite one, which I don't know much about. But I think there's a lot of genes that visually do the same thing. And before shed testing, we just labeled it red stripe. Oh, because it's red stripe.
Yeah.
Lace is
100%.
perfect example, man. And I'm telling you, our last clutch with the lace, the fake lace to the lace, there's some weird animals in there. And I'm telling you, people are going to be like, what is that? Do you know what I mean? Because it made pattern changes that should not be in that combo.
Does it look
And
like
it's
it's lace or like a low?
No.
Lace?
It's a
it
complete
almost
pattern
looks
disruption. Like,
Show it off, John. It's crazy looking, Chris. It's crazy.
still in the egg.
Interesting.
Yeah, but the pictures you showed us earlier tonight.
Yeah.
it's weird. It should not look like that. I mean, it's a spot nose animal. You clearly see spot nose, and you see the other genes in there. But what it did to the pattern makes zero sense for anything that's in
All
there.
I gotta say is, John, with your sexy voice, is you might see more of the egg.
But also,
All right. We're going to close on that note pretty quick here. With the sexy, I got to close on the sexy voice thing
Back to red
pretty
stripe,
soon.
though, real quick.
Yeah.
Red stripe is none are. I don't think they're they're not equal. There are so many different varieties of red stripe, like Devin was saying, and I feel like there's so much more.
Their own gene.
Than that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's some with the granite gene that like I've hatched red stripes out, and I'm like, well, that could be red stripe, but I'm not
marble.
sure. And then there's some that you're like, pow, like that's red stripe all day long.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
That's how we get our
Look at-
complexes, man.
And look at black pastel, for example, because KG has a black pastel that doesn't test black pastel. You got BC Ball's black pastel that doesn't test black pastel. You got the one in Canada, the one in the UK, and then you got Barnhart, and they all look black pastel, but they're
Barnhart, bottom of the list.
Yeah.
Best.
Yeah.
Like,
And at that time,
Yeah. I mean,
In the
it's
end-
gotten to that point.
You gotta
they're
look
either
at it as,
allelic
like-
or they're not.
You gotta look at it as humans.
Right, Craig.
Us who we
Exactly.
are.
Craig's
Now,
on
there's
the
so many
spot.
varieties of us. Look at the panel. Look how colorful we are.
I'm the most colorful of all of you guys for sure. Just
I
keep
agree.
watching.
I agree. 'Cause
You've got like World of Warcraft armor
right there.
on.
Right.
Right. Exactly, Craig. Yeah. So I mean, I had a blast tonight, guys. Appreciate all of you guys for jumping on, but we are stretching this way beyond our means. I mean, the people on the East Coast gave up a long time ago. They're like, "Fuck this, we got shit to do tomorrow."
Feeling out,
I
man.
think you should have open panel once a month. I mean,
Yeah, I think
It's
so,
a
too.
lot of
It's
fun, man. It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
my pregnant wife came home and went, psst.
and then Jamie's gonna come up
Right.
for the open panel, where she only, however many are on here, one question per person for a hot seat.
Oh
There
yeah, that's a
you
good
go.
idea, man.
Oh, that would
Nice.
be cool. Yeah.
I dig
Round
that.
robin hot seat.
You heard it first here.
All right,
Yeah.
On their
like it.
show.
Yeah.
So-
Right. Exactly.
I'm just gonna
So
text
close.
my answer to John though, so you can say it.
Fucking Craig cracks me up.
Craig.
On their show, he announced it. So pay attention, folks.
Hey, I'll say this though. I'll say this though. Hey, if Jamie absolutely kills her clutch on the community clutch, I'll give away one egg from either my stranger clown double head DG Monsoon to OD head clown or the black pastel chocolate hurricane head clown. You're good.
Sweet.
That's awesome. man.
Oh, mark it down, Jamie.
What do
You
I
got
have
that.
to do?
You have to hit a banger. You have to hit a banger.
Man,
Okay. That's a,
how do we
Pressure.
judge a
Pressure,
banger on Jamie's
That's super
eggs?
easy because it could be a banger in her mind. So you just lost.
Yes. You
I
have to hit a
win.
banger in your mind.
I win.
Hey, this is my banger.
Right?
It's an albino, but it's my banger.
She's gonna request that I come in and say, "Banger."
Yeah. Yes.
All right, Derek's got to go.
Derek's, I'm out.
Never mind, he's done.
I'm serious. I'm serious though. Mark it down. I'm serious though. Mark it down.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
you can eat
So
it.
so let's get the fuck out of here, guys. Let's be fair to everyone, but let's do it in a good way. I'm gonna go across all you bottom guys down there because we already know we've already talked about our affiliates. Chris, shout outs. Who you got, man? Closing out.
Shout out Coco2go, The Chipper. Get your cocoa products. You want to become a rep. You want to sell in your state. You need a pallet, whatever. Hit me up. You want to pick my brain about different species. DM me. I work with a few. Yeah, that's about it. We just touched clutch 19. I think I just put in the rack of ball pythons, clutch 5 of colubrids, expecting clutch 2 of boas, and clutch of bloods. So yeah, we got plenty to look at. Check us out. Morph Market, Instagram, BNS Reptilia. Thank you.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Greg, what you got, man? Shout outs. Let's close it out.
You know what? Shout out to Scott Crumley. Scott's one of the OGs. Scott and Dennis McNamara and
Yes.
Chad Hawker, they all kind of started up together back, 25 years ago. Our regular rack guy yesterday kind of fell short, and he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I don't really have enough to fill your order, but let me give you Scott's number, and you can reach out to him." TJ called Scott. He's like, "Yeah, come on over, man." He took hella care of us, man, and just gave us a lot more than what we were asking for, and was really reasonable on the price. And I just got to shout that guy out in appreciation, man, because
Hell yeah.
it's hard to find these days. And I reached out to him today to thank him again. He's like, "Man, that's what we all should be doing in the reptile community." And I couldn't agree any more than that, man. So I'm grateful that we still got some of the good ones out here that are still looking out for one another, and that big kudos to him.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Dev, who you got, man? Shout outs.
Shout out to my boy Eddie. The best carpenter, best snake breeder. That's my best friend. I wouldn't be here without my boy Eddie, bro. Hey, that's all I gotta say.
Awesome.
That's all I gotta say.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Craig, your shout outs. I know you got Epic coming up. You could plug that too. That's totally cool.
Yeah, Epic coming September 27th, 1 p.m. Eastern. Just want to shout out the core team. Robin Markland, Nikki and Kurt, Matt Comber, and Adam Sheriff from Proper Royals. And I think we've got a really cool core team that we didn't really start working on the project until a few weeks ago. And it's already coming together so fast. So really proud of the team, and and my son David, who's doing a just kick-ass job on the website.
Awesome.
Nice. That's a great
Hell
tool.
yeah. Appreciate that, man. And David. Shout out to fucking David. Who hears about David ever until just now? Love that
Right.
guy. Putting things into action. Awesome, man. All right. What you got, Derek?
Shout out to the Triple J's for allowing me on the show.
Thank you.
Extra at times. But then shout out to Jeff, Bald-Headed Balls. He's a good friend of mine. We're doing some shit together. And ENT Reptiles. We also got some things going on together. So,
Very cool.
and everybody on the
Cool,
panel
man.
too. I mean, this was a fun night.
Yeah.
For sure.
I need to
Hell
get
yeah.
my lives.
I love Orlando and Terrell, bro. They're chill as hell.
Oh yeah.
Cool fucking duo, man. Awesome guys.
100%. They're
Very cool. Very cool.
So yeah, everybody that hanged out
Hungin'.
out tonight, all the way to the end of this. Appreciate you all. Yeah, I couldn't find the right. What's the
You said hung low.
Yeah, that.
hunged?
I think you said D. Mr. D. You hung well.
Hung out with us?
Looks like Derek got you tongue-tied.
Yeah, I don't know. Derek and I might have to hang out later and figure all this out so it doesn't happen again.
Now we can tell everybody we hung out.
Yes,
Oh.
absolutely. But appreciate everybody. Again, we're gone for the weekend. Everybody enjoy Daytona that's going to go down there. We can't make it this year. We made it last year. It's kind of a bummer. Pisses me off a little bit, if I'm being honest. I would have liked to have been down there.
Me too.
But we have other engagements, things that come up with family and stuff that you got to do those. And those are going to be just as fun in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 days left, guys. We got Thursday, we got Friday, and then you got a weekend ahead of you. Come hung with, man, tongue-tied kind of night.
You're so flustered.
Jason,
Yeah,
take it away.
it's-
Take us home.
Let's get out of
Peace
here.
out.
Come see us
I know,
again next
I'm
week,
going to
guys.
sleep.
Wednesday nights. Appreciate all you guys. You guys chill. We'll talk just in a few minutes, but we're going to close this out and let me off the hook. This has been terrible for a closing. So,
Wake me up
peace.
or let me.
Wipe it down.